We're
It
on the
is.
boat.
Yep.
Flippy floppies.
Yeah, if you want to start doing, your intro, dude.
Yeah.
So yeah, to guys, I'm taking a back seat today. Or at least for the first hour or so, as long as we've got the guy here, he's going to do the intro and however far we get anyway.
Yeah.
Because he's got a lot more information in his head about this than me, even though I've
Yeah.
read it 3 times. But I'm still like the same. But you put so much information into the different guilds and the group and the city and all the stuff. I'm like, whoa. Do you know what I mean? Like, great, yeah.
Yeah.
Ask me
So
about Starfighter. Ask me about Starfighter that I've been living and breathing for 5 years, and I'll be all right. But yeah,
yeah.
no, crack
So
on, dude.
yeah. So first of all, welcome everybody, and thank you for having me here today. And just for those of you who don't know, my name is Brian Hamilton. I'm the person who wrote the original adventure, 5-part adventure series, Rise of the Genie Lords, and um, uh, the DM had asked me to just kind of provide a little bit of background on how I put, what the inspiration for this was. And as you go through it, you'll probably start to see it a little bit. But I had just finished running Princes of the Apocalypse from 5e, and had just really enjoyed that module. I know it's kind of controversial in some, in a lot of the
And
DMs or
Charlie the Unicorn, some of the guys here played it recently, and the unicorn in that campaign, they couldn't stop talking about it because they decided to let him go, and they were all like, "What if we'd kept him?" and all this sort of stuff. So they did, yeah. That was their doubt. They didn't care about the rest of the campaign. It was the unicorn.
yeah, but I really enjoyed that adventure series, and I really had liked the fact that you could kind of just go anywhere at any time, and so I was trying this was my first attempt at trying to do something like that, and it failed. But it became it became a 5-part adventure series, and it was actually my first attempt at really creating like an epic campaign, from scratch, and writing it and publishing it. And so, but what I wanted to do is I basically went through the monster manual and was looking up like what monsters were available, that could potentially be like good antagonists. And and I liked how they had like the 4 elements, and I was like, well, and they had done the Storm King's Thunder, which had the giants, and I was like, well, was there anything else that's like that? And I was like, oh, genies. And I was so I just kind of looked in the Forgotten Realms campaign setting to see where would be a good place to set, like a genie campaign, and kind of, was looking back through the 3.5 Forgotten Realms campaign setting, and found Kalimshan, and I was like, all right, well, let's give that a shot. And so just went back and read through the history of that region, and just fell in love with this campaign setting. So that's just a little bit of background on how this came about. And so um, I don't- I was told, I'm sorry, I don't know the DM's name. What is your name? I just know you as Doom Hippie.
That's all we know him as.
That's all they know me as. Doom
Oh,
hippie, yeah,
okay.
Doom. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Doom Hippie, I told me that you guys had done a session 0 and that you'd basically created your characters, and so yeah, I just kind of wanted to
Some
get a
have
start.
backgrounds, which they'd probably quite like to talk, especially Dark Knight. He's got a background he'd probably quite like to talk to you about because he read some of the campaign, so he could build his
Okay.
background properly. So
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
some of them have background, some of them don't.
Okay.
But yeah, if you can, and getting them on the, obviously explaining what reasons they're on the boat and all
Okay.
that sort. I like you get on with it, man. You
Yeah.
go for it.
So yeah, basically, it starts. You are starting in the city of Lascan, which is basically northern regions of Forgotten Realms along the Sword Coast. And it was once a really bustling trading port that, during the Spell Plague, was just basically ravaged. and it's a lot of its buildings fell into disrepair, and the streets were overrun by criminals. And around 1485 DR, the five high captains, who were the former rulers of the city, regained control and established legal trade again along the Sword Coast. And so it's been a gateway for the ore and timber market. It established itself as also a center of trade for Netherese artifacts. And recently, what has happened is that um, you have been hired by a Kalashite noble named Ereshka to deliver one of these artifacts um, to the city of or to the lands of Kalimshan. And basically, you will be taking a ship from Luskan down to Kalimport, and then delivering it, and then taking the trade road from Kalimport up through the Kalim Desert to the ruins of what is it called? Um, there it is. There's the map. Um, to the ruins of Dasha Jen, where apparently she has um, a excavation that's under they're basically uncovering the ruins there, and so she has agreed to pay you 250 gold pieces upon delivery of this particular item. And so, as part of this, it's a seriously long journey, and it's about 8 weeks along the Sword Coast to get to the city of Kalimport, and then a several days journey um, across the desert. And so she has given each of you 50 gold pieces to basically purchase supplies for the journey, and some of the things that you may want to consider um, as you are getting your supplies put together are that, first of all, it's very hot, and you are going to be exposed to um, the sun for long periods of time. So you may want to purchase something. It's called tannin, which is it's basically a material. It's like that's extracted from plants, and it kind of stains your skin kind of like an orange color. But what it does is it basically provides protection from the sun. So it's kind of it's like a medieval form of um, sunblock. But other things you might want to consider, since you are traveling along, on the seas, are some form of uh, vitamin C for uh, purposes of staving off scurvy. And so you probably want to consider maybe purchasing some currants, which you can purchase for about 1 silver piece per 10 ounces, and 10 ounces per day is basically enough to stave off the effects of scurvy. Another thing you may want to consider is insect repellent, because there's several creatures that basically want to, suck your blood as you're traveling along the Sword Coast, and so you can purchase those. Um, a gourd or basically a gourd or vial of salve sells for about 1 gold piece and contains 20 applications of insect repellent. And so, and I forgot to mention how much the tannin costs. It costs about 1 gold piece for a vial of that, and again, it has about 20 applications, and each application protects you for about 24 hours for both the insect repellent and the tannin. So, but otherwise, yes, you'll also need to purchase things like food, water, as far, just so that way you can feed yourselves. But So before we get into that, though,
Sword-based map there to help.
oh yes, okay, very nice. Um, let's see if I can see. Oh yeah, there you go. So yeah, so if you look on this map, kind of up in the uh,
Could you drop
northern part of it, just before you get to the spine of the world section there,
could
you'll
you
see
drop
the
the map
city of
again
Lust.
real quick?
So whoever finds it first, draw an arrow.
Uh,
There, right? Luskin.
Yep, there it is. Yep.
There you go.
And yeah, and then if you basically just travel along the Sword Coast there, all the way down, uh, even before. Oh, I guess it doesn't go all the way down, does it? No, it doesn't. Yeah.
No.
So, and just keep on going south beyond Cholt, and keep on going down. You'll eventually get to the lands of Kalimshan. So, yeah, it's off the map.
okay.
So, but it's pretty far south. So yeah, so before we kind of get into like purchasing supplies and doing all of those kinds of things, do the four of you want to go ahead and just introduce your characters?
Oh damn, this seems like a serious campaign, and I was doing a sillier character. Oh boy.
No, it's one of my. You know, it's not serious. I'm here, man. Don't worry about it.
There's plenty of tomfoolery in the adventure, but yes,
Okay.
it's yeah.
I think we talked about that last week, and me and what's your name again?
Lily.
Lily. Yeah, we talked about like I think my character is a bit out of place in this group.
The only serious one.
Yeah, you're the
Yeah,
serious.
Swolsalot, Terry, and fucking Kenku.
Is like we got Swoles, Terry, and my name is blank.
My name is anyway. But yeah, so why don't we start with Jiraiya?
All right. Jiraiya.
It's gonna need 10 minutes. It's pretty. He sent me a lot of information.
Ooh, very cool.
Jiraiya is a UNT. She,
Okay.
her mother was captured in the jungles of Kulthon Peninsula
Mhm.
during a slave raid. She was taken to Kalimport, actually.
Oh, very
I
good.
just searched for the biggest city and biggest port city, and that was what I got. So,
Yeah.
and there she had a child with with a human.
Mm.
I found out that UNT can actually mate with humans. And then she was bought as a child by a wizard to experiment on because he learned about like they're resistant to magic and stuff.
Okay.
And there, like she watched him do the spells and stuff, and she like learned how to do that, and he was impressed by that, so he made her like he trained her to be like a guard dog.
Okay.
I'm going over this super fast. I wanted to say like all the details.
You skipped over the fact she was tortured by said wizard.
Yeah, it's like constant
do
spell casting on her.
you remember you went to prison at one point? I'm sure you went to prison at one point.
Well, being like she was imprisoned by that guy to try every
Okay.
spell you could think of on her. That wizard like also went to like the ruins and stuff, tried digging things up. His expedition failed, so he was in debt a lot. So he actually made a deal with the Sanitarium, but he couldn't pay them back. So they came to collect their money.
We just got to figure out why you're all doing this in a minute. We'll figure that one out. We'll get there.
She delayed one of the guards, which impressed like the one of the Sanitarium, and was impressed and asked if she could also be included in the prize money, which the wizard agreed to. So now she actually belongs to the Sanitarium.
Okay.
And she is still indentured to them.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Anything else that's important?
We're level 1, right?
Yes. What?
That's a lot
what
of things
faction?
to happen.
Yeah. What faction does
It's
Durai
from
belong
birth.
I told you.
The Xanatharium.
to? Okay. Oh, the
Well, see,
Xanathar. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
Or the
am I
or the
saying it wrong?
Gentarim. Is it the Gentarim or
Centurim. Okay.
Zentarim? Zentarim? Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I gotcha. I was hearing Xanathar, and I was like, oh, interesting.
No. No, not Xana.
uh,
The one with the snakes with wings.
got it. And what did you pick a character hook?
Yeah.
Okay, which one was
At
it?
the end,
Probably the only one who did.
Nope. Yeah. I didn't look
Oh,
at
yeah,
any of them.
she now has time to do her own thing until they contact again. She heard a rumor about the sunken city being found, or perhaps she will look into that spell tome that got stolen. So I wrote down both so Doom could choose which one we're going for.
So, yeah. So, as you are each traveling to this area, your factions have asked you to connect with various contacts that they have in the city of Kalimport. And so your primary contact is a wealthy merchant noble named Jahara Ir Salil El Hamdadi Yi Kalimport. They gave these. This is the standard naming convention for the characters of the Kalimshan region. But,
I'm not going to remember any names.
Yes,
I'm going to
that's
say
all
that
right.
now.
So-
I'm going to remember no names. I'm going to be giving everybody
Yes.
a nickname down there because I cannot be bothered to remember that gobbledygook.
Yes, you just need to remember the first name. Jahara runs a pretty moderately successful slave trade out of Kalimport. And due to the increase in piracy throughout the Shining Sea, she may ask members of the Gentarim to accompany one of her shipments to Almraven. But the Gentarim have basically been trying to establish themselves in the lands of Kalimshan for just, decades. But they've really been unable to make any serious inroads because there's a slaving mercantile network in that region that's called the Rundine that basically dominates trade along the Sword Coast south of the Cholton Peninsula. And so they're hoping that that you can maybe try to help them in establishing those inroads. So, all right. So Swole's a lot. Tell me about your character.
Swozelot is actually named Sarah. I just did Swozelot because I thought it was funny. I haven't changed it back.
Wonderful.
She's not overcompensating.
No, not at all. Not that. She's a tiny dwarvish barbarian
Okay.
who is a urban bounty hunter who just runs around punching things before asking questions.
Yeah. Okay.
As barbarians do.
Yeah.
How many cities have you been kicked out of for your
We're not counting that.
Are you being classist?
for your aggressive bounty hunting tactics?
Enough that her best friend Terry has had to move his horse trading stuff. But my character is friends with Kevin's character, Terry, and they've been friends since childhood, and that's about as much as I got her.
So you know how
Okay.
so you know how G Terry is. Terry.
Which faction does she belong to?
We don't know.
Time to pick one. Yeah, time to pick one.
Yeah. There's the Emerald Enclave, which is basically kind of like druids, rangers, those kinds of characters, protectors of the natural world. There's the Harpers, which if you don't know the Harpers, then please just.
They know the Harpers. No, they all know the Harpers. They've met the Harpers with me before.
Yes. Okay. But yeah, they're basically like bards and or explorers who are
like
they're like
where they're not wanted.
Yes. There's the Order of the Gauntlet, which is basically they're a fairly new faction within the lands of Faerun, but they're primarily comprised of like warriors, priests, paladins. They're basically dedicated to the destruction of evil. There's the Zentarim, who we just basically I don't know why I move back and forth between Zhen and Zen, but according to Ed Greenwood, it's both are right. So I'm going with that.
They
but,
are legit business people.
Yeah, but they're
Mhm.
basically they tend to be like merchants, but they also have kind of a strong like smuggling operations that go all throughout um, uh, the lands of Faerun, and they tend to attract like rogues and more kind of like chaotic and neutral characters, as well as several like evil creatures or characters, just because of the fact that they um, trade in smuggling and things like that. So, but which of those seems to kind of attract your character? Would you think, as a
Probably the Order
barbarian?
of the Gauntlet.
Okay.
Seeing
Yeah.
how
Okay.
I'm going around, I'm just being a renegade cop fighting
Okay.
for justice.
Yeah. Okay. Um,
You're just doing a Bruce
so
Willis movie.
yeah. So one of the reasons that they're sending you into this area is because one of the lands of Kalimshan are known for having many worshippers of Shar, who's who's the goddess of night in this region, and is quite an evil creature. But there are also rumors of strange creatures that have taken to wandering the Mere Spires since the end of the Spell Plague. And in order to deal with these threats, the Order has established several chapters throughout the country of Kalimshan. And so they're suggesting that you speak with his name or her name is Nabila, and I won't get into her full name, but um, she's a priestess of Ilmater, and she basically can be found in the Shackles Ward of Kalimport at the three-story minaret that's dedicated to the god there of Ilmater, and it's called the House of the Bound Hands. Um, so that would be your contact is Nabila. And do you have a character hook, or have you had a chance to look at them?
I have not. This is actually like
Okay.
my first character.
Okay. Okay. So you might be looking
She's a
for.
star.
Okay.
I mean, she's been playing Starfinder.
Okay.
need
So
to need
you
I
to.
could
jumped into the
be.
middle of a campaign, so this is
Yes.
the
So your
first one I've
character hook.
started.
Yeah, your character hook could be that you are looking to track down a tome that was stolen from the Library of Memnon that was uh, describes the first half of a powerful conjuration spell known as the Ritual of Return, and you've been asked to find the tome to return it to the library and bring the person who stole it. His name is Sarik to justice. You could be enslaved. You might have been a pirate named Kolar, attacked your ship and sold you and your crew into slavery. And although you managed to escape, your crewmates were not so lucky, and you have decided to find Kolar and see that he pays for his crimes. You could be looking for the sunken city. There's basically been rumors that a sunken city called Ajutal has been rediscovered, and there might be great riches that are located there. Portents of war. You had visions of war coming to the lands of Kalimshan, and it is your task to prevent these visions from coming to pass. Quiet contact. You have not heard from your contact Jezel in the town of Kazelter for many months, and you've decided to travel there to see what has happened to her. There could be wanted felon. Your faction has received word that a murderous fire genasi named Tavara has turned up in Memnon, and you've been tasked with traveling there to apprehend her. Mysterious lights. You've heard that people are seeing strange lights coming from the ruins of Memnonar at night, and you've been asked to look into the matter. Vanished ships. Ships have just basically been going missing in the Eastern Shining Sea, and so you've been asked to look into these disappearances. Dreams of ancient lands. You have had dreams of powerful elemental beings fighting each other in a desert landscape, and you basically realize that this is in the lands of Kalimshan, and you're traveling to figure out what's going on there. A sea hag, the revenge, a sea hag named Rushelda killed one of your family members, and you have vowed vengeance against her. Mining raids, earth creatures have been attacking mines in the Omlorandin Mountains, and you've been asked to look into these attacks. And then sandstorms. Although the Kalim region, a desert, is prone to occasional dust storms, the intensity and frequency of the storms have increased of late, and merchants of the tradeway have fear that it's a sign of terrible things to come. And you have been asked to look into the matter and determine if there is anything untoward that is causing the storms. Any of those sound intriguing to
The
you?
sea hag sounds
Okay.
intriguing,
All
right
right.
up my alley.
All right. So
There's your character hook image.
There you go. All right. And Terry, tell me about your character.
All right, so I'm not sure where we all start out at, but
Luskin?
I imagine that Terry is probably just the always professionally unemployed, wandering around from part-time job to part-time job. I probably
Okay.
for factions, I probably followed Sarah into.
Oh,
Am I out of place? Absolutely. Absolutely, I am.
okay.
In
Yeah.
the Order of the Gauntlet, I assume.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
The
Yes.
pretty much I'm just
So
there to make. It's like, it's fun to watch Sarah beat things up and make sure that she doesn't get into too much trouble.
sounds fantastic.
Um,
And character hook.
I'm probably gonna go with probably the Sunken City. That sounds cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I've just been going from my last dissolved profession that lasted the longest was a failed horse merchant.
Okay. All righty. So, and Mr. My name is.
Did you just not name your character yet, or?
No,
That's my name.
Oh God.
Shush you. My character can talk from dusk till dawn. He's unsure if he's actually Kenku or was turned into a Kenku because of the fact he can talk common.
Yeah.
But he suffers amnesia.
Okay.
He was found by the Harper's Works as a messenger. Though talking can be an issue at night, I tend to wait until daytime to do, the stuff. Last thing I remember. Sorry, I'm really bad.
Yeah, no worries.
Like really bad. Harper's Fractions looking after me and saying they found me messed up. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've found really messed up, and I have no memory of what really happened to me or anything. I know that I can talk common, and that's not normal. So clearly, I'm a bit weird.
Yeah. Okay.
The
so.
hook. Yeah.
Yeah. And character hook. Yeah. What was your hook?
The Sunken City. Rumors surface that sailors have located the Sunken City of. I can't say the name.
Ajutal.
Ajutal. And the Harpers have sent me to investigate.
Okay, sounds good. All right. So just so you kind of, yeah. So you so you know, your faction has basically let you know that this region has a dark history with slavery and oppressive rulers, and one of the things that has happened is that they just don't care about the devastation that they cause in pursuit of their goals. And so the Harpers have maintained a small but constant presence within the borders of the country, but they're typically viewed very similarly to the Zentarim in this area, where like most regions of the Sword Coast would view them as heroes. In this area, they're viewed with suspicion because of the fact that they tend to be freedom fighters, and this is a region where slavery is like a major commodity. And so members of the Harpers tend to be viewed with just about as much suspicion as the Zents. So your contact in the city is a woman named is a woman named Yasmin. She poses as a merchant who sells rare herbs and spices in the trade wards of the city. She also smuggles goods to a group called the Janissar, who you've learned are a loose collection of fighters who reside in the Marching Mountains. And they are also opposed to the slave trade and often plan attacks and raids on caravans, merchants, and slave markets in order to free those who are being sold. So, so that is pretty much it as far as kind of the character development thing. What are the? So I'll give you I'll give you I'll introduce you before we get into purchasing supplies and things like that. I will introduce you to the. All of you basically meet at the docks of Luskin, ready to board the ship that will be taking you to the regions of Calimport. And the ship that you are boarding is called the Shabar, and it's a merchant vessel. It is captained by a man named Zaid. There should be a picture of him if you want to put that up there. But he's a pretty surly individual that you can see, just with like a thick beard and just a no-nonsense attitude. You can see that kind of tucked in his belt is what looks like some sort of a strange device. Most of you probably haven't seen it before, but make a intelligence history check to see if you know what it is. Okay. 13, 10.
That's a fancy looking butt buckle. I like it. Where can I get one?
There we go. So he basically pulls it out. And he goes, "You mean this?" And he holds it up, and it just you can see that's kind of like a like it has a cone in the end of it, and what looks like some sort of like trigger, and almost kind of looks like a hand crossbow, but without like the rig on the front, and it certainly doesn't look like it's holding any kind of a crossbow bolt. He says, "This is a snake powder pistol. I bought it for in the lands of Lantan, from a gnome trader there. Have you ever been to the lands of Lantan?"
No, but I'm gonna need you to ask me who your contact is, because I might need about 12 of those.
Oh, well, his name was Musty Powder Explosure. He was a good friend of mine.
He sounds lovely.
But yes, make an intelligence arcana check for those of you who have it.
You grab your supplies.
There you
Normally,
go.
I tell them just to grab your supplies.
Yeah, so Jiraiya, you recognize smoke powder is basically the equivalent of gunpowder in the lands of Faerun. You don't know what your character doesn't know what gunpowder is, but basically, the lands of the gnomes of Lantan have developed this material that that basically acts like the real world version of gunpowder, and so. It looks like, from what you're hearing from this from your captain here, is that this is some sort of a weapon that has been designed to take advantage of that material, so that explosive material. So,
I want it.
Damn gnomes and the alchemy.
So I understand that you're the ones that are going to be protecting the cargo of Madame Ereshka.
Yep, I'm here to protect this treasure, as I just lean on Sarah's shoulder.
We're definitely here to help.
Wonderful. So, this isn't going to be no pleasure cruise, though, so you're going to need to be buying your own supplies. I understand that she's giving you money to take care of that, so you can talk with the merchants that are here. before we set sail. But we only have a few hours, so you better get your stuff together before we set sail. Do you have any questions for me?
Could you give us like a standard of what y'all do to survive this trip? We could just base ourselves off that.
You're asking me or your companions there?
You, sir, seeing how you've made this trip multiple times. I assume.
How have I survived? Because I'm a
Yes,
good
sir.
because I'm the captain and I have a good sense of the ocean.
I
But what
understand.
supplies do you buy? Like, what do you normally buy?
I look into my bag full of daggers,
I
knives,
certainly
jerky.
recommend that you get some of the. I'd certainly recommend that you buy something for scurvy. There's also plenty of insects that eat you alive if you're not careful. And unless you're resistant to fire damage, I would also recommend that you do something to protect you from sunburn.
Out of game, I'm not sure how lizard folk handle the sun. Do I know that?
Let's see. Well, if you have
I assume you being a lizard folk, you would probably know. And
Yeah.
I mean, I assume that your character is actually probably wrapped up like a ninja because you know that you don't handle sun very well.
Yeah.
That's why I
Can't
thought.
regulate your heat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and so yeah, I would say that like if you're naturally adapted to the to living in warm regions or you have fire resistance, then you should be able to.
Well, I
you
don't
should
have
be
fire resistance, so I'll just take the sunscreen.
okay. Yeah, but yeah,
Would
so
Would being from the jungles be warm enough?
Tropical
being
It's a
from the
different
jungle.
type of hot.
What kind of creature are you again?
Yuan-ti.
Yuan-ti. I would say, let's see. I would say because of the canopy of the jungles, probably you could still potentially be affected by it, and particularly since you're also like partially humanoid or human.
Mm-hmm.
So, and so yeah, I would say you probably need some sun, something to protect you from sunburn.
Are the dwarves fine since they're used to working in the forges?
Lily, you are a ginger dwarf. You cover
I
up.
would say, yeah. Yeah, imagine
Fine.
yourself more like a Viking. You might be, like rugged and strong, but the sun can still take you down.
I got it.
You are going to
I'm
freckle something fierce. It's going to be adorable.
Dang it, I was hoping
So.
not.
So are these
Alright.
actual items that we can, like the repellents
Yes.
and all that, is that inside of here? Because I'm trying to look for it.
It should be somewhere in the module. I'm trying to figure out how to. You got to forgive me. I do not know Fantasy Grounds at all. So
It's okay.
you
don't either.
But yeah, excellent. So what I can tell you is that because I did mention them before, is there's the dried currants.
If you let me know what you need, I can sort it out. If there's anything you need.
The provisions section of the module.
2 seconds.
Of the first chapter. Yeah, it should be in the first chapter there.
As a player, you can also just look at items delivered per book. So you could actually just
Yeah, I
look
just
at
didn't
every
know what
item.
the name of them was, so that would be like.
Yeah. These are new items that are not in the player's handbook, but generally what you'll need is food. And like I said, it's an 8-week journey, so you want to plan accordingly. And keep in mind that you can get lost at sea for periods of time, so it might be good to plan accordingly, because you don't want to just like have 8 times 7, 56 days worth of supplies and then be lost at sea for 4 days.
So
There
we
you
need
go.
to hire a druid.
Yeah, and then you can see here. These are some of the additional things that you can potentially purchase. A module you were attempting to use is not loaded.
Yeah, if you go, okay, so if you go modules right hand side.
Under library.
Activation.
Oh, yeah, I found
You
the
go
druid.
activation, and then if you scroll through all of the books, yours are like I think they're like the second from the last. So go all the way to the end, and then go back a couple, and you'll see your books. Just load them, and then you'll be able to access it all.
There we go. Okay.
Oh, there's no stats for the gun. That's too bad.
Yeah.
There actually are, but they're in the.
If you click the Iron Blaster, it's just an empty page.
No, there is.
There you go. But that'll tell you the. Oh, yeah, it does have it in.
No, is it 8 months or 8 weeks? Didn't you say? Travel time.
It was 8 weeks. It's an 8-week journey.
Got it.
Yeah, we're gonna be.
These dried currants, are they also counted as food, or is this just something extra you consume with the food?
They are considered food, so yeah. I mean, like, you have to consume about 10 ounces per day. So you could, I would say that if you wanted to, you could use it to replace like 1 ration per day.
Okay, so let's see here. That'll be.
Good question.
The, 8 weeks. Oh boy. Well, at least I don't have to
7.
worry about the weight of this stuff since we're just gonna be on the boat.
Yeah.
Tons of rations. Let's see here. 50 days worth of rations at least.
Eight weeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So that's
It's best to
56
add
days
another
roughly.
week, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Or
character
more.
creation already gives me rations.
That was only extra.
It gives me a rash too. No.
So that'll be 25 gold just for the food alone.
Is that food and water combined?
Crap. Do they have any way to get more water on the ship? I would assume so.
How do you mean?
Do they just have water barrels that they refill every day?
Yeah.
or
Do you have a cleric that has Ressa? What bloody blah?
create food and
Create
water?
Yeah.
No, we don't have a cleric.
Well, you do technically. You do have a cleric, I believe.
No.
Yes, you do.
Oh no! I thought. Oh yeah. First you were gonna make a sorcerer, but then it turned out cleric. Yeah.
Yeah, she made a shoot. Not a shoot. A forge cleric. That's she is he whatever she. I think it's unsure because he doesn't know what he is because he's a bird. So we'll see.
Mr. Name over there, yes, Mr. Name.
No, I mean like you say she made it, but I think it was clearly you.
Yeah, you did make it. Shh, we don't talk about it.
This has Doom written all over it.
It does, doesn't it?
Let's see here. Do we know how much of this trip is going to be just by boat alone? I think, if I remember correctly, there was a good stretch of it.
Yeah, the entire journey to Calimport is going to be by ship, and then there is going to be a period where you're going to have to travel across the Kalim Desert from Calimport to the ruins of Dashad Jen. And let me see. That can be pretty decent journey. Let me see how that's about.
I was just trying to figure out how many days of scurvy medicine I need to get before we are on the road.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it's about a 2-week journey across the Kalim Desert to get to Dashad Jen.
That's not bad.
And you can purchase additional supplies when you get to Kalimport too. So you might purchase supplies for the ship journey, and then purchase additional supplies once you get to Kalimport.
Okay. Which is good, because I don't think I'm going to need insect repellent on the ship itself.
I would hope
He
not.
did just say there were insects that will come out to eat us on the ship.
Out in the middle of the ocean? I thought they would not be there.
It actually, when
Well,
it was actually a real problem for sailors during this.
Okay, I don't know
when,
shit
like,
then.
yeah. Yeah, it's usually it's not always, but like when the winds die down and it's you know, and it's pretty calm at sea, like that's when the bugs come out apparently.
Or they'll get blown in from offshore.
Yeah. Plus, if you've ever been to Maine or something like that, like you can practically tell the time of day by what the fuck is trying to eat you right then.
You can't even buy enough berries to like get all days. You're getting scammed here.
Yeah. I only have enough for like the rations, the citrus, and maybe some of the tannin.
Okay.
I'll worry about the bug repellent. I'll worry about the bug repellent
later. Can't even buy enough for the berries. If you need 1 gold per day, basically, right?
Yeah. I got like 2 weeks worth.
You're at sea. I'm sure you can try and eat something that's trying to eat you. I'm sure we'll figure something out.
Oh, we
I think we could.
We can also fish.
Drop the. We could drop the. Yeah.
Some sort of dinosaur or fish or something.
Or the bugs themselves.
I don't know who wasn't happy with their character build. They could just sacrifice their character for the good of the party.
We could eat the captain.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, that's not gonna be me. I spent a bit too much time on that.
I was gonna say, that's crazy. If you're like, I spent 2 weeks building my character.
Although she would taste like chicken because she's a snake.
Let us know when you've all decided what you. Let us know when you've all decided what you're spending your money on and whatever, and we'll.
Yeah, you can use like wisdom. Yeah, somebody was pointing out you can use like wisdom survival checks to forage for food and fish and things like that too. So there are some options.
Fishing rod might be better than food.
Food is not the expensive part. It's the vitamin D that's very expensive.
The vitamin C?
C, yeah.
Yeah, but you'll be alright. Look at Jack's Sparrow. He was fine.
Oh, that's 56 days. That's only 5 gold. 5 gold, 6 silver.
What? Oh, dried currants cost 1 gold per 10 ounces. 10 ounces per day is enough.
Oh, yes. I at some point I had updated the adventure module, but apparently they didn't update it. They didn't update it for Fantasy Grounds. So it's 1 silver piece. 1 silver piece, not 1 gold piece.
Oh.
Yes.
1 silver piece for okay.
That's why they were a bit confused.
I was trying.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. So it's only 5 gold. Like 5 to 6 gold, like not.
Okay, that's much more manageable.
That's why I thought we were getting scammed here.
Yeah, that was a typo on my part. I apologize.
We're being extorted and we didn't even know it.
Doing no fast math to make this go by quicker.
And how much was tannin then? Just to be sure.
1 gold is what
I think everything else is I got tannin as 1 gold piece and insect repellent as 1 gold piece. And each one of those has 20 applications in it, so.
Okay, so
So
that's
you really only need like 4 to be on the safe side.
Yeah, probably.
bookmark that for later. Let's see here. Add another one for.
Let's find something with water.
Alright.
Too bad of all the spells that were like shared between all the classes with all your books, Doom. Create water is not one of them.
Let's see.
Okay. I'll be right back. I gotta go get a drink.
Oh no. No. I found one that adds it to wizard.
Nice.
Okay. I just need to find a wizard that wants me to scribble in my book because I didn't pick it as one of my first spells. So who normally picks create water?
I can rummage up an annoying wizard that's going to talk in riddles and charge you lots of gold pieces to write in your book.
Hmm.
You might have to listen to his tales. They're really long.
I can sit there and smile and nod my head while he tells us his stories of old.
In my day, boy, our staffs were made out of pure oak. Nowadays, you'll just pick up twigs and cool little lassie, and that's enough. I don't know. It's too much for me.
Oh, I'm sorry about that, Grandpa. I'm sorry. Back in the good old days when oak was ready available.
And so
maybe like the rest of the group, we can like bundle some money. I can buy that spell from him. We have enough water then.
So we won't
We'll never
we can
run
use
out.
our
I'll become a water spout just all day long.
He's up for doing it. The problem is
You'll
that
make
he's
lots of money once we get to the desert.
problem is you can tell that he's far too pissed, and you can tell that as soon as you give him money, he's going to spend that money on more alcohol. So you've got a bit of a conundrum there. You need to figure out. Yeah, but I mean, you need him to write the spell. He's not going to hand you his book. He's a wizard. He's not a pillock.
Sit next to him.
He's not going to go. Here you go. Oh, help yourself to my spell book and and I'll watch you in front of me steal as many spells as you can.
No, I can sit next to him. Like he
Yes.
can see me. Write it down.
imagining it like
Wizard, not pillock. So you probably need to attempt to sober him up and then get him to write it because he's happy to do it now. But I mean, would you trust somebody that's like pretty sourced?
No, I would not, especially with a spell.
I mean, you want water. I mean, how easy is it for him to get that wrong?
You want fresh water, not
yeah, exactly.
water.
Exactly.
Alright,
exactly.
I'm back.
There is a spell that actually summons salt water at the same level.
So, have we pulled our money yet to get an alchemy jug?
Well, I was thinking pull money so I can buy create or destroy water. That's cheaper than the alchemy jug.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
He's just got to spend money on coffee to sober up the wizard to write it.
Yeah.
Or we could just throw him in the ocean. He'll sober up real quick.
Or drown.
I'll throw the bucket of water over him, and if he doesn't like it, then I can charm person him. I'm very good at that.
Yeah, give me 2 seconds. Let me just find my level 6 wizard I've got kicking about.
No.
Just so you guys know as well, is that in terms of water, you need about a gallon of water per day, according to the player's handbook, and a barrel can hold about 42 gallons of water.
Okay,
So
and
that
destroy
helps.
creates 10 gallons. I think.
Oh,
All right, if they can get the spell, it'd be right. It's going to cost you a lot though. He asked you what have you got to offer.
How much money do we have, guys?
I have 21 gold left. I would like to keep at least 1 gold for pocket change.
Okay, I have 28 gold. I don't mind spending it all.
What do I need gold?
So right now,
How much is
can
this?
y'all get away with it, the 40?
Mhm.
Because we should offer lower, and then if he doesn't accept that, then bargain higher.
Well, let's start with like, yeah, 50 gold.
Start-
Like
start-
we were offered 50 gold to go.
Mm-hmm.
It's not gonna be cheaper than that because that's what the. There's also a price for writing spells.
A large portion of this trip is an excuse to go down so I can investigate that sunken city and get rich.
Just an
Harry,
investment.
don't let him know that. Just see my character with a hand over Terry's mouth. Shut up already.
What? I'm not saying this in the shop, or am I? I'm so irresponsible these
hurry up.
days.
How are we doing?
Yeah, I'm here. What do you need me to do?
He
Tell
wants-
me how much you want. We offered 50.
Yeah, Doom.
Oh, he's gonna look at that. He's going to barkeep. How many jugs of your finest mead can that get me? No, that's not enough.
Oh
Okay.
god. He's a wizard. Why doesn't he make some for free?
That's like.
He looks at you square in the face, and he goes, "Because that means I have to do work. It is my day off."
So,
Well, sir, you should have
were
planned
you asked?
accordingly
Was
and just
somebody
had an
asking how
entire
much
stock.
Was somebody asking how much it costs to get a spell like scribed?
No.
They're convincing the wizard to give him the scriber to write the water purification spell for him, and they offered 50. If you offer 100, if you offer, I'd say probably 70 gold, he'll probably take it.
I
Yeah,
don't
but
got
Okay,
that
can we?
money.
We have 50 a person.
I got 21 gold remaining. It's like
Well,
rations
just
took
as
up
like
a
a
big portion
flat.
of.
Yeah.
He'll accept that, but he says it under the fact that you shake on that you owe him a favor.
Oh, that's gonna come to bite us in the rear. Okay.
All right, I'll shake his hand.
That's
Agreed.
your
And
problem.
off Doom goes to write an NPC background.
Nice. So now we have infinite water. Don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Right.
Thanks.
Basically, one headache gone.
Hooray! For like the rest of the campaign.
I'm so happy
Alright.
with Doom's edit spellbooks now.
You also I've got some different spell books in the mix as well. Sorry if you haven't seen them, I'll share them with you in a minute. They're quite cool there, but they're actually written for what are they called? Extended Forgotten Realms. It's a lot of old spells from second and 3.5. They just brought back as well, which is quite nice.
And fits this campaign quite nicely.
You also have,
All right, how are we doing
stock
on-
or
how are-
something.
Yeah, how are you guys doing on supplies?
I have more rations than I know what to do with, and we got water.
I hope
Excellent.
you don't have to carry this. I
We're
don't
on
think
a
my
boat.
strength
No,
is
it'll
high
be
enough.
it'll be on the ship. It'll be on the ship. You don't have to carry it.
So
This poor little wizard.
Is anybody still
No.
purchasing? Is anybody still purchasing supplies?
I'm good. Yeah.
Okay.
well, we
I'm
need
good.
to since Damien got rid of all of his money, we're gonna have to buy him sunscreen and bug repellent now.
I see a compass in Rise of the Genie Lords, but there's no price attached to that. I have a feeling we're gonna get lost at sea or
Compass?
something.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think the compass is actually a magic item.
Oh, okay, never mind that.
But all right. So is everybody ready?
I'm set.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, for the first 10 days of your journey, it pretty much goes. It's pretty much fair sailing the whole way. About day 10, you do encounter a small storm. It's nothing too major, but it does require the captain to make a navigation check. And on this particular day, he is kind of struggling to figure out where you guys are. Does anybody want to try and assist him? To do so, you would need to make a what would you need to be able to? You need to be trained in. I know it's here. Where is it? There it is. Survival.
I got that.
Okay. So you can go ahead and assist him, and then go
No!
ahead and just re-roll his roll
I've
for
also
him.
got one as well. Hang on. Let's see what I do.
Oh.
Let me try.
Okay. Okay, there you
Decent.
go.
Okay.
So yeah, you're
Yay.
able to you continue to sail on.
We did. We almost failed to make it out the gate.
Do you like the water effect I spent the last 20 minutes getting right?
Yes, it looks fantastic. Is it?
Well,
yes. All right.
It looks like the
And-
ship's underwater, but yes, it does look nice.
I wasn't gonna say.
You think of it as rain, water, and waves. A mixture of it.
Okay.
Uh,
Day 11 is a very hot day, and so it's this is one of those days where there's no wind, there's no shade. It's just really bloody hot, and so this is a day that you will need to make a what do you call it? Constitution saving throw against sunburn.
okay.
Can I just put on Tannin?
Yes, and it gives you advantage on the check.
Okay.
I'll do
To
that
Yeah,
Okay.
me.
Same.
okay.
too. I'm about to see what a snake looks like with a tan.
She comes from that country, so she's already quite tanned. Just look at the picture.
Okay.
I'm not doing
She's
too
quite
great.
Oh wow, that
Oh no.
So
Hey,
you
dude,
are
I'm ready to go. Fantasy
Yeah,
Grounds loves
yeah.
me tonight.
yes. So you are sunburned for let's see. You've been exposed for 4 hours. So
You're crispy.
I crisp.
Can't you just labor low decks?
So you basically have you take 1 level of exhaustion for that.
Ouch. Okay.
And everybody else, it looks like let's see, it was 4 so the 12 you also failed, unfortunately, and so you are also exhausted.
Where do they?
Let's
Roll a
see here.
12.
Doom, where do they put exhaustion levels in Fantasy Grounds?
No one rolled a
Um,
12.
I rolled a 12,
Somebody-
but I
who-
got a
I
plus
thought-
4 for
Oh, it's a
16.
16. I'm reading the wrong
Yeah.
die. Okay, so everybody else is fine. It's just the one person who got the
Hooray! We all know how to put on sunblock.
Let's see here. So you continue on your adventure, and for the next several days, it's you kind of come in and out of patches of storms, heavy fog. On day 15, you really come up against a storm, and you each lose about 11 days worth of rations.
Okay. Just mark off 11 rations. Got it.
Yes, and so there were several days where the captain again is kind of struggling because of the bad weather to figure out where you guys are. You're welcome to try and assist him in his navigation checks. So go ahead and make the first navigation check.
Survival.
That motherfucker should pay us. Jesus.
There you go. Okay, so you survived that day. Go ahead and make another one.
Me too. Okay, got it.
Or whomever. Yeah.
It'd be nice if, in theory, I should be really
Yeah,
great at these.
Doing good. Okay.
You're
Do
going
the
to
third
sneak
one.
away.
Do a third day.
Oh crap! That was stealth. It's state modifier though. So.
Oh,
Okay, that's fine.
It's
That's fine.
fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Third modifier.
13.
Oof.
Okay.
You're going lower and lower.
I'm
That
doing
one.
the best
That
I
one.
can.
You guys. Yeah, that one. You guys are
13.
lost for a little while. You're lost for about 6 hours. So go ahead and roll your check again on that day. Okay, so
better.
you're lost for an additional.
I tried, guys. I
do
gave
not-
myself expertise.
Am I rolling this die correctly? I don't know how this works, but anyway, I can't get the dice to roll. They just disappear when I pick them up.
Right,
You
so
need
if
to
you
drop them
Oh,
in the
yeah.
text box.
drop them in the
Okay.
textbook.
Okay, so in the text box. Okay, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So let me try that then. Okay, there we go. So
There you
2
go.
hours. So roll again. So that's 8 hours total so far.
You got this, Terry.
So you're lost so now it's 12 hours total.
Doom, I
We've lost.
can't. Fantasy Grounds has it out for me. I can't roll anything higher.
Let me try.
Okay.
I'm enjoying getting to actually do the effects on the map and mess around with it for a change. Like, without having time to do it.
Here, I'll try the survival this time.
Okay. Very close, but still. So that's 13 hours of being lost.
I
Someone
haven't
go
been
ahead and roll
keeping a
again.
very accurate count of how many days we're out there.
Nice.
That's all right.
Finally!
Please just let us continue.
24. Okay, so yeah, so
for him.
after
I just
13
took the
hours of
helm.
being lost, you do eventually find your way along and back on course. So you're about a half a day off right now, and you've lost 11 days worth of rations. So, but I'm keeping track of how far. Yeah.
Individually,
yeah. So it took
Mhm. Right. Okay.
individually.
Okay.
Okay, and then make another survival roll.
I'll try one more time.
All right.
We'll see who got the better one. You did. We'll use his.
Okay. Okay, yeah, we'll use yours. So yeah, so you are fine on day 20, and then day 23, go ahead and roll another survival roll. 10. Oh. So you are lost for 3 hours. Go ahead and roll another one, somebody. There you go. So you
That's
are.
a good one.
There you go. So you are able to. You were only lost for an hour or so, so no big deal there. Day 28 was small storm, but you were able to sail through it. For about 2 or 3 days, there's some heavy fog. Go ahead and roll the survival rolls for those 2 days, for 2 of those days.
You got this.
All right, so you are, there you go, lost for 6 hours. Okay. Roll it again. Okay, so 18. So you're doing pretty good at this point. So now you guys are about 19, 20 hours behind. So almost a full day.
Game crash.
And
Same.
all right,
Doom
and
died.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
The game closed for us.
I'm still
Oh,
in.
it did. It looks.
Hang on.
It looks fine on my end.
Let me roll a dice to see if I'm still in.
Okay.
Yeah, I got dropped. It's not let me back.
I'm still in for some reason. Angel, you in?
I'm in, yeah.
Well, aren't y'all just special?
I think we had a bit of an internet bloop.
Okay. Yeah, because mine looks fine.
Yeah, I
But
don't know why.
Dave. Yeah. Oh yeah, I see 2 of you are gone. 2 of you are still here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Beware they're connecting from, probably.
Oh. Somebody even dropped it. Seemed like on
Discord.
Discord.
Well, they came back.
Okay. Yeah. So.
Okay.
So while we're waiting for that to kind of take up, just keep track of the fact that you have just also lost another 7 days worth of rations on day 43 due to a very violent storm that basically gets down into the cargo hold and spoils some of your rations with the fetid water.
Good lord, I'm
So-
almost down to
Can
30.
we fish at this point?
I got 31 rations remaining from myself.
And you get another. Yeah, it looks like also on day 55 there goes another six days worth of rations.
Oh.
Um,
Now I'm down to 23.
Now we-
5 rations.
Yeah. Only what, yeah. So, but on day 56, you do finally, you are within sight of Calimport, and
praise
and as you are coming into the port, you do see what looks like some sort of a large creature in the water ahead, and it looks to be a large octopus. So why don't we go
It's the
ahead and
Kraken.
roll initiative? But dumbed down for CR1.
I was about to
I
say,
would
it's
hope
like,
so. That was the campaign. It was fun. I need my
impressed you guys.
familiar now, Doom. Create it.
Let's see here. I'm impressed you guys made it to Calimport. Most of the times when I've run this, like somebody at some point, like halfway
Okay,
through.
what combat am I setting up? What am I doing?
Just put a giant octopus on the boat map there.
Okay, cool. Give me 2 seconds.
I'm looking at that thing. It's like, you're looking a lot tastier than heart attack. You little.
If you go top right hand, if you go top right hand side, you'll see there's a little image that has 2 swords. Click on that; it will show you the combat tracker, and you can keep an eye on the combat and initiatives and everything there. Makes life a lot easier.
Clicking on it, but it doesn't seem to be doing anything. It just
click it once. If you do twice, it'll open and close it.
Yeah, I'm clicking on it once and it's not doing anything.
He might not be able to see it if he.
Let me give him
I see the 2 swords, but
let me give him a blank character sheet.
Oh! Not on the map. On the got it.
This is the nifty stuff like this, and the automation is why it's better than Roll20.
Gotcha. Yeah.
But yeah, look, I'm just dumping a giant octopus. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. And Beep. Sorry. And then how do I?
Are you able to find it?
If you use that tab I dropped on the left hand side, that'll give you the stats for him. If you let me know what you want to do with him, and then I'll do it through the automation for you.
Okay.
So make it easy.
Okay.
So yeah, you can grab the stats there. Do you want to roll and see where he goes on the map? I normally just roll from where do you think? Where do you want him?
Just put him on the south part, or like the bottom part of the map next to the ship there. We'll have him come out and.
Can you pull the map up? I can't find it. When it crashed, it didn't keep it. Thank you.
I even did Misty effects.
Ooh, fancy.
All right.
I don't normally have a chance to mess around with the effects as
And
much.
then how do I add him to the initiative board?
I've done it. You should be able to see him. Let me just I just haven't dropped him on, so let me make it so everyone can see him. Give me 2 seconds.
Gotcha. Yeah, no worries. Take your time. At the moment. There he is. Oh, there he was. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
All right. So it looks like Jiraiya, you are first. You can see that there is this giant octopus who's just off the left side of the ship, and I was trying to move him forward further, but I can't seem to move him. And maybe this is again because I don't know what I'm doing with but yeah, so Jiraiya, let's say, well, we'll say that it's basically we're how do I point at things? Can I?
Doom, help this poor man move this fish.
Where do you want? Where do you want? Waiting for him to ask me. Where do you want the fish to go?
Just like right next to the ship, like on the south side there. Yeah, there you go. Basically like that. And so he's basically this creature is like reaching over to the ship, trying to attack like the other sailors, and drag them into the water. And so, so Jiraiya, when you see this happening as you're nearing Kalimport, what do you do?
I will ask it kindly to fuck off. With dissonant whispers.
Such manners.
Dissonant whispers. Sorry.
It did not fuck off.
Oh, hold on.
So with a lot of saves and stuff, we don't have to worry about it automatically as long as he's targeting him and it's programmed correctly. It does it automatically, like you just said. So that was the creature rolling against him. Yeah,
that was cool. Okay.
So that's the creature roll. This is what I meant. Combat is sped up a lot. So yeah, that was him rolling against. So yeah, he made it. The octopus made that save.
So Jiraiya, are you done with your turn? All right,
Doom,
then.
For next turn, I will need my find familiar pet thingy. So.
Okay, I'm just building you, making you a token.
Okay, if you want stats, it's the owl stats.
All right.
All right, I'm gonna go ham on this thing. I'm gonna go bring out my short bow. And I'm gonna take a shot.
Okay.
No sneak attacks since I don't got nobody there.
Fuck, I forgot to mark it off.
Time to see the first attack roll that I'm gonna miss.
Woohoo!
Called it.
No! AC 6. That is a miss.
And then I'm gonna scooch over here. No, let's do over here, and then at this level I can't bonus action hide, so I'm just going to pass my turn to Swoles.
Hooray! I am still getting used to this version.
Swoles, what are you doing? Sarah?
Is it close enough for me to hit it, or should I just...
Yeah, it's right up against... Yeah, it's basically reaching out and trying to grab some of the sailors who were like on that side of the ship there.
I don't think you can walk that far though with your little legs.
She got 25.
Wow.
Yeah, that's here.
Yeah.
You can stretch a little bit further than that, and it's 5 squares you can move total. I think it can get right up to it.
Alright. I'd like to charge and I want to hit it.
Oh yeah, my bad. I'm a potato.
Yeah, just move your character like you do before.
You rush up there with your what kind of weapon are you using?
I got a battle axe.
Okay, so you rush up there with your battle axe and try to slice into this poor cephalopod who's just hungry.
We're hungry too. I want all 8 of its limbs on my dinner plate.
Right.
And then I roll a strength, right?
There should be a
attack.
Yeah, there should be like a weapon on your character sheet or something.
Yeah, Lily, on your character sheet, go all the way to the bottom at actions. In the actions tab, you should see your weapons that you're going to be attacking with.
Yeah.
For the battle axe, go over to the D20. It should be like a +4 or 5 or something.
Found it.
Double click that.
There we go.
It should be 18.
Oh,
so you try to swing at it, but instead you just like clock right into the side of the boat, side of the ship.
We are gonna hopelessly die here.
That would be Mr. Name. It is your turn.
Okay,
I believe. I don't. Oh yeah, I got to move the thingamajigger down to the next one. Oh,
Sacred
there we go.
Flame.
All right. Sacred Flame. So you fire a burning bolt at this creature, but
He fails.
again,
He
Yeah,
fails.
so I do actually hit. Yeah.
Oh, he
Yay.
failed. Okay, there you go.
Yep.
Finally,
we go.
You did
damn
There we
thing.
go. So he takes.
Nice.
So the perspective of the roll is always from the creature. So if it says success,
Okay.
he's succeeded. If it says fail, he's failed, which is would make it a bit more interesting.
Okay. And then, do I have to do anything to subtract the hit points, or does it do it
Nope,
automatically?
it's all
Okay, cool.
automatically. And anything that needs to happen,
cool.
I'm running it, so don't worry about
All
it.
right. So yes, you do hit it, and you can just hear its skin, like, from the boiling of the water on its surface there. All right. Now it's its turn. All right. I assume you're done. Yes.
Yes, that's my turn. Yeah,
Okay. So the octopus reaches up with one of its tentacles and tries to smack at Sarah there for trying to. There we go. Oh, look at that. And AC 12, I'm assuming, is a miss.
Okay, let me cool. I'll drag it onto her.
Okay.
That should miss.
I would hope so.
I would hope. Yeah, I would hope
Unless
the barbarian has a higher AC than that. There we go. Yeah. So you you see this this tentacle that just kind of reaches out and tries to swipe at you, but you just kind of bend backwards and are able to avoid getting attacked by it. So,
Nice.
all right. So Jiraiya,
I need the snake on the map.
how do we get the?
I gave you the NPC. Did you not see the NPC I dropped?
Can I just drop it on the map?
No, I'll do
doesn't-
it, but you need to open
Yeah.
that because that's got all
Yeah,
your
I have
information for the attack.
Yep.
So you can roll from that sheet once I drop him.
Well,
Give me 2 seconds, I'll drop him on the sheet. So yeah, you roll from the sheet because you should
it's
be
a
able to.
familiar. You can't attack.
Okay. He's got
It
L
will do
stats.
it for my spell.
Yeah, he's got L
Yeah,
stats.
Yeah, for the flyby.
I can't get the tracker to move to the next character.
I'll do it.
Jiraiya.
2 seconds.
Oh, okay. Cool beans.
Yeah.
I just don't want to get in melee range to use my touch spell.
There we
And
go.
just dropping this. Where's come? He's under you, isn't he? Runs on the same initiative
Yeah.
as you.
Yeah.
I like the fox.
Oh no, it's its own nowadays. I forgot. Well, I would have rolled then. But
Roll for him then.
Sure. Does it have an initiative roll button?
No, just roll it and do your addy bit.
It goes before me.
Nice.
That's good.
Jiraiya's snake. There it is. Okay.
Right.
So you conjured a snake?
Yeah, we're not talking about where he's conjured it from.
Ah, gotcha.
No. During the sea travel, I posted in chat that I summoned it because you were talking so much. But it's a fine familiar.
Oh, nice.
It's the owl, but then just reskinned into the flying snakes from the.
Oh, nice. Okay.
He's gonna do a flyby of the giant octopus and deliver a spell. On my turn. How does it work again? Yeah, so he goes next to the giant octopus.
Okay,
his
gotcha.
turn,
Oh,
and then I cast the spell.
Okay,
I
so
can't
you're
actually move it, Doom.
Okay, so you're having the basically the owls flying up to this creature and trying to attack it, is what I'm understanding?
It's gonna fly up to it, and then I can use I can cast my touch spells through the familiar.
Nice. Okay, cool. I have played this game for 20 years. I have never seen anybody use their familiar to deliver a touch spell.
Okay, I would just tell you, my players are a bit out there. They've played like a lot of them have been playing Starfinder with me for ages, so it's kind of like that's quite. You have to use every resource to you. So they're like, yeah,
That's
he
wonderful.
he knows all the rules.
I knew in and outs before I knew you about D&D at least.
Yeah, you get to know Starfinder.
1 square to the left, so she can get attack of flanking next to
Okay,
her.
what?
The snake, so she can get flanking.
Okay.
And then I will cast this funny new spell that you gave me. Oh, not on her. The guillotine, it's called, and if it hits, it's gonna do funny things.
Ooh.
Yay! Okay.
AC 13, it hits. Yes.
So basically, angelic chains form around this creature, and a sort of guillotine goes like above its like head, I guess.
Okay.
And it's restrained now.
Oh. Okay.
Nice.
So it's basically restrained by the angelic chains.
Yeah. And then if I don't release it as a bonus action, every turn the damage would increase by 2d8 if I then actually release it. So
okay. Does it get additional saving throws or?
Yeah, you get you can use your action to attempt a strength saving throw to break the chains at the start of your turn.
Gotcha. Okay.
So basically you're stuck now.
I think these are from my what is it? Forever Forgotten Realms, whatever it's called.
I think this is one of the dark books.
It might be from one of the dark books. So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wonderful. So is your character done or your snake done or?
Yep, I'm done.
Okay.
We're both done.
All right. Okay. So Terry, it is your turn.
Cool. All right. So I should be able to have advantage now that it's restrained and flanked.
Oh yeah, I'll put it on it.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Do I still have to click for advantage, or are you gonna do something?
Yeah, no, click for advantage.
I'm gonna put.
Has it been that long since you've played D&D?
Shut
up. Yeah, we all went a bit off D&D, and that's one of the reasons we're running your campaign, because Wizard of the Coast didn't benefit from it. Like everyone was a little bit annoyed at him. You know, I was annoyed at them just because of how much money I spent with them for them to sort of get like that to start trying to act like that towards third party. It's obvious the way they're going. So yeah, let them have the community they've got left, and that's cool. Pathfinder and Starfinder are run a lot.
Okay, for some reason the makers of this spell didn't add the restrain effect to the spell. I don't know why.
I can add restrain effect.
Okay. All right.
So.
Oh, it's its turn.
No, it's not. No. I'm just adding the restrain effect. Yeah, just give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm waiting for all this to die down so I can make my attack.
Okay.
All right, another short bow on this guy. Ah, crap.
There you go.
What's that?
You hit it.
Yeah, I hit it.
Yeah, because it's advantage. Okay, so AC 19. Yes, you smack it with your shot, or you fire an arrow at it.
And I get the sneak attack since it's.
Ooh.
Wow.
Wow. Wonderful. That was epic.
I'm gonna go for a walk or something.
You fire your arrow at it. It basically pierces like just kind of the tip of its of one of its tentacles there. All right, who's next?
I am.
That was Terry. Yes.
So I'm gonna continue to try and smack it with my battle axe.
Okay. There we go. And
nice.
So AC 16. That hits it.
It's
so
20 +4. But...
Ooh. Okay. I keep reading the wrong side of them. Oh, look at you. Nice. So you slam into it and just into one of its tentacles and just cut it with like a gaping wound, and even cut off part of its tentacle there.
So good tonight.
Woohoo!
Are you using your right weapon though? Like, I thought you said you had a great axe. You're using a hand axe. You probably have a way bigger weapon.
I've got a morning star. I'm still getting
okay.
used to this.
Yes, sir.
Never mind. I thought you said you had a great axe.
No.
All right. Mai, it is your
Okay.
turn.
I'm gonna do guiding bolt. See how that
Okay.
goes.
Well, that did
Well, that
very
goes
well.
pretty well.
Nice.
Those are a lot of ones there.
Yeah, that's quite
22
sad.
points of damage. So,
Alright.
so yes, you see several bolts of magical energy flying at this creature and smacking into it, and dealing significant damage.
Too bad for the ones.
Yes. How many hit points does it have left?
Not much.
So he's got he's heavily damaged. He's 41 points damage. He's got about 12 left.
Okay, gotcha. All right. And who is so Mai just went, so it is the octopus's turn. And
You
it
get
is
to
going
break free.
yes. I want
Possibly.
to break free. Let's see here. All right.
Strength save.
It is Ray. Yeah, so let's go ahead and make strength. Do I just click on it?
You click on the save button, the S.
S
next to
button. S button. There we go. Okay, there you go. Sorry, I rolled
feel
twice
both.
by accident. Yes, excellent. So it tries to break free and just continue singing instead. It is that is its turn as it strains against its straps.
Well, Jiraiya says you should have left when you had the chance.
I didn't have a
She-
chance, but it says it not.
I did the dissonant whisper thing when it failed.
Oh, there you go.
So I am gonna release the guillotine,
Oh.
and it's gonna like shoot down into the water to like behead this thing. It's gonna do 3d8 of damage. Can I add one die easily? Okay, I'm gonna have to like edit the spell completely because they didn't add damage die either. So Doom, you're gonna have to do the damage manually.
Doing it.
Wow, 3 sevens, 21. That was what spell was it?
The guillotine.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh,
I released it as a bonus action.
Got it. Okay. All right. Is it whose turn is it now? And is
It's
it
dead.
still up? It's dead now. Okay. Hooray!
We did it!
All
We got
right.
calamari!
So, all right. So I am gonna have to leave here at this point.
I'm back. What I missed? Oh,
It's
Everything.
dead. That's what you missed.
all
But
right.
but yeah, but basically you've arrived in Kalimport, and you have a chance to explore the city, to meet up with your contacts, and I am going to turn it over to Doom to continue. But thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce you to this adventure, and I hope that your group has fun running through it. So,
Oh yeah.
Thanks
all right.
Here, this
Thank
was
you.
awesome.
That's very cool.
So, all right. Well, you have a wonderful day, everybody, and hopefully I'll catch you
You
guys
too.
again sometime soon. So,
Yeah, this
All
was
right.
fun.
take care. Bye.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Well, he was nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. He was cool.
I think I'm gonna love this spell.
Guiding bolt.
No, the restraining one, and then
Okay.
beheading something.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Like- In my other campaigns, I constantly used Entangle, but there's no such spell for the wizard, so I found this. It's just one person Entangle, but I love it.
It's
This is
really
good.
cool.
As long as you pick the big bad to get, you'll
Yeah, like normally entangle, like it's even better than entangle because entangle technically you can still attack, but because it says you have to use your action as a to do the strength save, you have to spend it,
Mm-hmm.
which makes it even better.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I'm nerding about spells. No, don't mind me.
He's
We've
just
lost
like
you
put
for a
this
bit.
in the. He's putting it in his little notebook of new favorite spells.
Got hearts next to it.
Oh,
He
it's
pulls
gonna
out
get
like the
even
stickers.
even crazier. Is like later on, an enchantment wizard can like double cast the spell on 2 targets every enchantment spell, and it is an enchantment spell, I think.
Nice.
Oh no, never mind. That's the Dissonant Whispers. Aw, that would have been great if it just 2 guillotines appeared. I guess that's too French.
So where's Doom? Is he off?
No, I'm here. I'm just
He's just
sorting.
wanking it.
I'm just sorting it out.
You can hear like the slide in the background.
No, thank you.
How much food do you think octopus would give us?
Seeing the
I'm willing to
size of it, plenty.
Yeah, 1 arm for all the crew members.
Yeah. And the octopus typically have 8. Unless he's got some that are missing from other battles. Which I don't want to see what took off the other ones.
Yeah, this was like the runt of the litter, because a giant octopus is no joke.
He was also kind of stupid. Like, come on, just attacking us on the surface like that.
Well, it should have stayed away from the ledge of the boat because it has reach. A long reach, not a normal reach.
Yeah, but we also need not to die from this encounter.
Which is what Doom tried to do, isn't it? Like,
Doom was letting us get used to the controls.
I put him exactly away from it so he could use his reach, and then
It's 15 feet. Like, come on.
nope.
If that first Dissonant Whispers would have hit, he would just have left. Because it needs to go away as far as it can.
I do think we should totally try and get our money back from this captain or something, extort him, because he lost us for a solid, 2 weeks. We were lost for 2 weeks.
Yeah, we were
10
going
weeks.
south
And-
along the Sword Coast. How can we get lost just going south?
Exactly.
Okay, do you want to roll for gathering information?
What kind of roll is that?
D100.
D100. Got it. Rolling it now.
No, I can give you the chart to roll off. Give me a second.
Oh, okay. Then ignore that roll. Huh. If you are traveling the old Imperial Highway, beware of the drow. They live in the spires of Mir and attack travelers who enter their territory.
Doom, this is a chart to see after we succeed what we discovered.
Oh.
I don't think we're supposed to be able to read all of them.
No, you're not meant to be reading them all. I don't expect you to sit there and read them all. I expect you just to roll off the chart because it's easier.
Fine. But okay, never mind.
No, you have to roll off the charts, otherwise you don't know anything possibly what you could be doing. It's yeah.
Why would I want to know this?
This is just, Gav. This is just what people are talking about on the streets, basically.
Okay. Who the fuck cares about this Cephas?
I'm sorry, my stomach's not really happy with me right now. I'll be right back.
Run! Run!
Shit your pants.
Oh, don't be so mean.
Oh,
Really,
Ross.
really interesting one.
Oh no, it's recorded.
Kevin's not gonna come. Kevin's not gonna come back now. He's gonna be too insecure. Like,
He needs to take a shower.
Oh, you're so evil.
No!
I know.
I believe that was...
Well, need to do my name proud. Come on.
okay, does everyone remember what they were actually meant to do when they got here?
Yes.
Sort of.
Travel further.
Go a lot further.
So you want to heading straight for the you're gonna restock and resources and start heading straight to the desert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much resource did we get from the calamari?
You got some calamari.
Yes, but how much?
Yeah, but how many rations is that?
I don't know because it probably would have got a bit rotted by the time you got. Because how many more days did you travel?
Deserve it.
Yeah, but we could have eaten that first before we ate the normal rations. We're not morons.
Well, we could have smoked it. Apparently, we are.
I don't know about your characters, but my character's not on
Apparently can pilot the ship better than the captain can.
No. It's ridiculous. He should have paid us, that captain, for that, definitely.
Yeah, I want to go back and extort this captain for whatever he took from us. Or something, because that was awful.
Money. I had to work.
Like, I paid you to take me someplace. You didn't even cover the rations. I had to do that myself.
You paid for the leisure cruise as well.
Uh-huh. And I saved your crew and your ship from this giant octopus. Should
You
definitely
are-
get paid for that.
Oh.
Just give us your gun and we'll be even.
Yes. Gun and the ammunition. Those are the two things I care about right now.
If it's
That
actually
or,
just
like,
a
all the
flintlock
gold you
pistol.
have. We could also demand all of the gold he has, or like something that we could sell in town.
I highly doubt he would give us all the gold he has. I think that would...
At least a
Not all of
portion of it.
At least what we paid, yeah.
Yeah, at least what we paid.
It was you that were navigating.
Yeah, but because he
No.
failed.
No, we were trying to help him.
Yeah.
He's the one who got lost to begin with.
It's basically, this was the Titanic, but they asked, like, the rich
Random
people, hey, could you
schmuck.
drive for a bit?
Not even rich people. We were just like the underlings that work underground.
No, we were above deck. The underlings couldn't leave the lower decks.
Uh-huh. We were just cleaning the decks, probably. And we just hear a commotion of the captain being lost and everyone panicking.
You just hear, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
We have to go up
That's
and help
not
him.
something you want to hear
It
from
is
the
not.
captain. I just noticed I bought sunscreen for 200 days.
Oh my god. You are prepared for the walk in the desert. That's what you are. You're ready to just go and for 100 days in one direction and come back.
I forgot it was 20 applications. About 10.
Oops. Well, you can share it around.
You start a store.
I'm sure you'd make lots of money here.
And I think most people here are, brown skinned enough.
You never know. It is a port town.
Oh, yeah,
Come across plenty of suckers who weren't prepared. Like
All the
us.
slaves. It's a slave town. Like,
They wouldn't care about the slaves getting sunburned, though.
no, but
That's
I think
money on that.
Jiraiya would still offer it to them, like
Aww,
for
you're
their amount of rations they have. I am not nice.
You're like, give me your stuff and you can have this. Well, you're nice enough to not just take it from them.
True. It's because in this land your hands would be cut off.
Dun dun dun. So we should watch Jerry. Got it. Or Terry.
Why would we watch Terry?
He has sticky fingers.
Also, this guy's going into the desert wears fully black clothes. This guy's gonna die. He's fucking dead.
That is not the smartest move.
Yeah, and he's a lizard, so he's not gonna be able to regulate anything. He's just gonna roast.
He has the wrong type of skills for this area.
Who knows? Maybe he'll come in handy.
It's a Hex Explorer.
Oh, holy shit, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, good.
Did you have to change your pants?
No. It's like
Aw.
Do you want me to lie and say yes I did to make you feel better?
Yes.
Alright.
It's just because it's like we all know Dark Knight. That's a regular occurrence. He plays so much World of Warcraft. You forget.
Ah, yes. He's living that South Park World of Warcraft setup.
From he doesn't eat. I think he's a skinny. I think he's a skinny dude.
Yes.
Funny. I wish.
He's like, no, I eat far too much shit.
Yeah. No, not even that. Like, I have friends that eat like 4 times as much as me, but like I eat one thing and I gain like 20 pounds.
I'm one of those people that can eat like anything and it just like disappears.
You've got high
hate you.
metabolism.
I've gotten older, I have to behave. It sucks.
Old.
It's okay, you can just steal his coin purse or something in game.
Yes, that's a good plan.
I wouldn't do that from her. Like, if she catches you, she's not a good guy. He doesn't mind just blowing you up then.
Okay, you guys going into the
Into the what?
heading towards where you need to go.
Which is where?
Dude, we got a lot of names and places dumped on us. I'm trying
It
to
really
remember.
was. It was a lot.
We're trying to get the thing we're protecting, which
The ruins of the spinning keeper Desina de Wajinjin.
This thingamajig.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are
So how the fuck are we
currently.
supposed to take the rations with us now?
do we
It's
have
still
like a
so much.
convoy or what?
Do we have a camel?
You better get a camel.
We don't have money for a camel.
I have one
Unless
But
we-
gold.
you better steal the camel.
Well, we could threaten the boatkeeper again, but I don't know if that's a good idea.
He don't have a camel. He got a boat.
No, but she wanted her money back, Sarah.
I did. I'm like, he was useless, and we had to protect his ship. He should definitely pay us for that.
I mean, if you want to do that, I'll back you up. I'm not gonna roll anything, but I'll help you back.
If you want, I can try to cast Charm Person, but if that goes wrong...
Yeah, you
You don't know.
yeah, Sarah, give him your charming side. Or your demanding side, whichever you want.
If I zoom in on a picture, I have a feeling her demanding side is way stronger.
Definitely got some intimidation to it.
Yeah, the amount of fucks your character's portrait gives is about none.
There's a lot of Karen power in there.
No, I'm Sarah, not Karen. Thank you very much.
Wish to see the manager.
Uno reverse, I am the manager. But yes, I would like to go over there and demand some kind of payment for this awful trip he sent us on. I was lost for 2 weeks, need to protect a ship.
I'm looking up how much a camel costs.
It's not like we have a druid that's high enough level to be a camel.
A camel's 50 gold. So just the same amount as a horse.
That might as well be on Titanium right now.
A donkey is 8 gold.
Damn. If I go up in there and talk to him, what happens? Or do you want me to roll like charisma or intimidation?
Intimidation, but you think it's not just him, he's got his whole crew.
Well, we can't just go up there and ask nicely first and then intimidate.
Yeah, he's already told you to piss off once.
Oh, okay. So me just standing in the octopus blood is not intimidating enough. Let's just roll.
Going to laugh at you because he's a hard-faced sailor.
We must not get
Wanna
too
go?
carried away. We're only level 1 here.
Fine.
Yeah.
Can I try and pickpocket, or can someone pickpocket it while I'm, you know,
Let's just get out of here.
causing a scene?
Let's just get out of here, Sarah.
What arc?
We could steal some money from like people on the market or something. That's probably easier than a ship's captain.
This is what it's like when you take her out for dinner.
Just while the over is there, like we should run and not pay the bill.
Makes it more
Ma'am, I'm
exciting.
right here.
We just see Terry dragging me away while I'm screaming obscenities at the pirates. Or at the captain.
Alright, let's
I could
go.
also try to charm person the stable guy that sells the camel, like to just, you know, give us one.
What's the worst thing that could happen?
Like, don't worry, guy. We'll come back with the money. Trust me, cause I'm your friend.
It's almost like a Jedi mind trick.
Well, technically it is. Except if this mind trick fails, he'll know. Can I attempt this, Doom?
If you want to.
He sounds in pain.
No, if it goes tits up, it's like, okay, cool. Yeah, go on.
He's just gonna blame us for everything.
Well, whatever it is, roll a 6 on its wisdom.
You rolled it against a giant octopus.
Well, Doom.
It's
Now
Oh,
you're
yeah,
just
the-
being
like,
unreasonable, Doom.
Yeah, I had to target something. There wasn't a stable hand.
Yeah, but you start,
Fucking
but you start targeting the giant octopus. Jesus, this intelligence is like
The
nothing. Let
wisdom.
me.
Yeah, but it rolled a 6, so at whatever stable hand, it's not intelligence, it's wisdom. I don't know what
He's not a stable.
hand stat was with.
He's not a
Could
stable
be but a
hand.
little boy.
Ooh.
He's more than a stable. He's a captain. Give him
Oh, no,
some.
We're not
I'm
talking to the captain.
We're in.
Yeah, don't pay attention.
Yeah. We're only playing your
like-
game.
We're trying to get a camel from one of the stables, and I'm
Or a
trying
horse or a
to.
donkey.
I'm gonna
Okay.
charm person someone to like pay later. So
Oh,
this makes
okay.
you a friend.
Okay, cool. Let me just check.
You're just racking up all of the favors and debts.
Well, this one I'm never gonna pay back.
Shush.
Although we need to leave after this because in an hour he's gonna be pissed.
That'd be a 10.
Yeah, that fails. So he's charmed. Hey, buddy, old pal. I would like one of your camels. We'll pay back later. Trust me, I'm your friend.
You sound so trustworthy.
Flutters your eyes
Wink,
a little
wink.
bit.
Use your
Hey.
feminine wiles against this poor man.
Like rubs against his arm. You can trust me.
Here you go, sir.
So, oi. I'm a lady, thank you.
Sorry. You're a lady.
Oh, yeah.
A lady.
A lady.
A lady with an asterisk.
you don't want to check.
There's a reason you don't you hide everything but your eyes and forehead.
No, not everything. She shows her belly button.
There's the reason he spends 3 hours a day doing makeup.
No, she doesn't do makeup. That's just her snake features. She doesn't do makeup.
Alright. So,
So do we
Now
have-
you've got a camel.
camel
Hooray.
So we can-
acquired
we-
for rations.
Camel's a
Just
bit
dump all our shit on it.
Camel's a bit special needs though.
It's
Of course it
okay.
is.
I will call this camel Troy.
Every now and then the camel's just like, no.
Calm down,
Wait,
Troy.
what? We'll call him
Right.
Troy of Camelot.
That works.
Camel
That is
Hoy.
brilliant.
I've always thought Camel Hoy would be a good name.
I don't know what Troy is from.
Oh, shut up, you twat.
Oh, that's an inside joke for me. It's not on a movie or anything.
You don't know what
Okay.
Troy's from, as in like I'm not even gonna start talking history with you if you don't know what Troy's from.
Well, yeah, we know this.
No, I don't. I don't think Dark Knight doesn't know.
Oh, well.
Well, what? Maybe I do, but I just didn't get the connection or something.
City of Troy.
I don't think the camel was a joke about the city of Troy.
Yeah,
Why
no, it's a
not?
joke on a person I know named Troy. No, come on.
Oh,
If we're going inside the donkey, then maybe.
If it was a donkey, maybe, but it's a camel.
Oh yeah, a camel. If we go inside the camel, then maybe. If we try to sneak into somewhere by hiding inside the camel, then we can call it. It's a Troy joke.
I don't want to be inside a camel.
No,
That would be
No.
disgusting.
I'm really
I'll
good.
just cast a large
You're on
reduce
your
and then
own
we
with
go
that one.
from the back.
You're on your own. I'll
You're a
help you get in. We'll just shove you face first.
If we then pop out of the camo, everyone's just gonna run away. Who wants to fuck with a guy that hid inside a creature?
Oh, we're
Well,
getting.
we still have to.
That's not an image I wanted.
Now I have the urge to rewatch Ace Ventura again.
So we have the camel. We've replenished our rations. Is there anything else we need to do in town other than contact our contacts? Because
Yeah,
we
he
each had
said,
our own
like,
little side quest.
all you guys had a contact, but I don't think you said mine, right?
Oh crap, I can't remember who my contact was.
When it came with our...
I checked affection, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I saved.
Mine's some random...
Hang on, I think yours will be the same.
Ophelia.
I can't
Yeah,
share
ours
it.
are the same.
I can't share it.
Sad.
Where is the Genie Lord's one?
Let me know what the name's called.
Nabilia?
Introduction.
Who are you with?
I'm
Which
Order
one?
of the Gauntlet.
Nabilia Yerwashima El Bashara Yi Kalimport.
Oh, this
Yes,
is gonna be a
that one.
long campaign of this
dear.
stuff.
Okay, Zenitharium. Oh god, it's even worse. Jahara Jir Shalia El Hamidia Hamdadi? Hamdadi, okay.
Alright, so you got Ham Daddy. We got Nabilia.
I'm looking for my Hamdaddy. Have you seen him?
You can do that elsewhere.
Put that into a soundbite to harass us in future games,
Do you want to be my Hamdaddy?
Oh.
Oh, shoot.
Hey, when they go see you go, I might be your ham daddy.
I'm literally zero.
Nobody
Still
wants
my-
to be your...
Still might be your ham daddy.
You gotta pay me though.
No, you pay me, boy.
No. I'm a lady.
I like to think this is...
No, you're a lady.
Oh god.
Doom, how hard is it for you to believe his character's actually...
I think he's gonna roleplay that he's actually a guy.
No, he's transitioning.
He's in the...
Yeah.
No.
He's in the gray area.
Was it different when I did...
He's non-binary.
Doom, was it different when I was doing my character in the Freefold Conspiracy, or was that...
You actually made an effort, and then the guy spent the first few sessions ripping the shit out of you, and then forgot about it.
Yeah.
Because you made a transition guy?
No, he made
no.
he made a female,
No, I
Oh.
did... No, I have a wide vocal range.
and they were being well sexist.
Oh,
No, and all the guys were being well sexist.
Oh, it was hilarious.
It was funny.
I haven't done it since, though. We have a character that's a female.
Not had the urge to bring the voice out.
I can.
I would. In person, I normally do the voices, but I find it difficult with the.
No worries, the
The
chastising
Oh.
never ends.
Jeez, I'm terrible at like role playing it. You know this. Everyone on here knows this.
Welcome to the world of tomorrow.
Yeah, it sounds like you're. It's like you're a cartoon.
That was Futurama.
So not far off.
Okay, is everybody cameled up? Can they remember? Let me just check your thing. Actually, yeah, give me 2 seconds.
We're not all cameled up. We have one camel for a ration.
Yeah, we have loaded this poor thing down.
All right, Troy.
With like 400 rations. If we lose this camel, we're gonna die.
Protect the camel with
That's
your
not gonna
life.
happen.
we got source of water though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, me.
Yeah.
I am your source of water.
And technically,
you
you
have
could
to
also
stay
be a source of
alive.
food.
All right, so your official nickname is the tall glass of water. Got it.
He's water boy.
Girl.
Girl, asterisk.
God damn it. She will continue this journey butt naked if you guys keep going again.
And we will laugh at every sunburn you get.
Fair enough.
And all the sand that you get in the places you don't want it.
Oh no. Oh yeah, no.
I
Don't
did
do
not
it.
want to think about that. No,
It's
thank
not
you.
worth it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, so keep the clothes on, please.
Just get the cantrip move Earth just to get sand out of every crevice.
It'll be like a cat. You're never gonna get it all out.
I don't want to see that either. To be honest.
It's like a magic magnet.
Oh no.
I think prestidigitation would get the sand off though.
Maybe.
So you,
Well, you have just infinite water. You could technically just be on like a constant bath cycle.
yeah, I don't know how wizards would not just be broken in the desert. Wouldn't just like 10 wizards create an ocean in like a year? It's like one 9th level wizard could create about 10,000 gallons a day.
Nice. Or they could just reshape everything so that a river runs through it.
Yeah. They just need to hire a wizard, and then there's no more desert.
We should have dragged that one wizard that we left in the pub.
I don't think we wanted him.
Uh,
Doom would have made us do a roll for everything we asked him.
And we would have failed continuously.
Yep. Okay, give me 2 seconds. I just need to roll some encounters.
okay.
Spoilers.
You're heading out into the desert, yeah?
Yep.
As long as
that's
there's
where we-
nothing we need to do in town.
Yep.
And yeah, into the desert we go. Let's go fight some sand monsters.
If Ham Daddy is okay with me going.
He loves to see you go.
Is it a he though? No, it's a she. She is my
don't
Ham
even
Daddy.
know.
Oh, no, I had to read, like, but yeah, she may ask members to accompany her. Okay, so, yeah, it's a she.
Yeah.
She is my Ham Daddy. I don't know how that works.
Oh, it's that kind of relationship, huh? You got a sugar mama.
Sugar mama that legally owns me.
Adoption's a thing.
No, not adoption.
We'll just ignore your
Subjugation.
weirdness, sir.
That's what it is.
It has a click on it button, but it doesn't do anything.
We don't get special access.
Oh, it did in the first one. It says caravan trader. The second one just says nothing.
Well, hopefully we'll find something to get us some money soon, because I don't know how much any of you else got, but I don't got anything.
How well do you do on your knees?
Not very well.
No cleaning then. Okay. Because a lizard doesn't also have lips, so other things would be quite difficult.
If he tried to polish the floor, he'd end up scratching it with his claws.
Yeah.
I don't think I got
We need to get you things to kill so you can make weapons out of them and then sell it.
Yeah.
That's something the lizardmen have, right? Still. The scavenge weapon thing.
No.
The lizard folk. I think they do. They can make weapons out of anything they kill. Yeah, cunning artisan. As part of a short rest, you can harvest bone and hide from a slain beast, construct dragon, monstrosity, or plant creature, and create one of the following items: a shield, a club, a javelin, blowgun, needles,
Nice.
stuff like that.
I guess so, but
So I'm hearing we just need to hoard everything we kill, and just take all
I
the
don't
things
really
we can take.
have artisan's tools.
You don't need to. You need a dagger or appropriate artisan's tools. It literally says in the tray.
Okay.
I don't know how profitable it would be to
Yeah,
farm.
Doom's gonna ask for yeah, Doom's gonna ask for rolls and then probably just say that, nah, you botched it.
The trade specifically says you don't need that. You just need a
If
short
I
rest.
want to make money off of it, yes. Do
Fair.
I want to? It's like, yes, I will have a functioning club. Will I be able to sell it? Probably
Will it
not.
Looks like shit.
Probably not, because I'm just hitting somebody with a humerus.
I created a club. It's just a bone.
Mm-hmm.
You cleaned off all the gunk off of it, gave it an actual handle so it doesn't slide when you hit someone with it.
No, not even that. He just picked up a bone and called it a club.
Yeah.
What about the shield? You could probably do really well with the shield because you stretch the hide against something like the rib bones, maybe.
It's like, yeah, give me an ass's jawbone. I'll take on 10,000, no problem.
Nay.
Too bad, you can even do it from dragon, but they didn't, include anything cooler you can make. You use dragon bones to make a shield, and it's just a normal shield.
It should be better than that. Or dragon hide, you should get something with it.
I don't know. Maybe Doom has the modules enabled for the crafting thing. I can check. In the last game, I constantly harvested parts and made weapons out of them. Hammond's harvesting menu or something it's called. I don't think he put it in.
Maybe he didn't want you to abuse that system like you did last time.
Why is there not a book?
I didn't abuse it.
It's like, if there's not a book that we have access to, I just assume Dark Knight did something.
That's not fair. It wasn't me that did the Tasha's thing. That was some gnome.
Mm-hmm.
That happened to be the character you were playing.
No. It was
No,
definitely
no,
someone.
that wasn't him.
Okay.
Again, it's way easier to break the game with just the player's manual.
I'm just setting up a map. Give me.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're still drawing it. The only thing I broke was just being a paladin sorcerer.
No, nothing could hit.
Yeah, well, that was a combination of just getting all the armor items that I wanted.
Yeah.
So good rolls in stores and stuff. And it helped that we got that very good weapon, so I didn't have to spend money on weapons.
Yeah.
Like literally one of our first random encounters gave us one of the strongest weapons in the game.
Nice.
A lordly rod or something it's called. Which is basically a stick that turns into a bunch of weapons. And that's
Pretty cool.
magical and fire and yeah.
Basically, the rod from God allows you to just do everything.
Not everything. And it's also probably more the rod of the Satan, seeing as it's fire
Yeah.
and mind control. And actually, that's the druid. She broke the game by just going underground after casting Moonbeam. She just became mole and went underground.
That's one way to
The rest
maintain
of us do it.
concentration.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, we started that fight against like, what was it, 60 red
It
people or
was something
something?
ridiculous, yeah. It went
Like,
on
we
for
were not
hours.
we were not supposed to fight that, but we did it anyway. And like, I only started cheesing after every party member went down. I tried to do it honestly, but
Yeah.
you know, my party members kept dying.
We shouldn't have got involved in that fight, though. That was why. But then that
If
was
our-
how we played
our-
it the whole way, practically.
Our Bard was also an idiot. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
He spent like 4 turns going invisible, then uninvisible himself, and then go invisible again.
Oh, it was so painful.
Too bad we never got to finish that.
Yeah, so do I.
I wanted to know how much XP that would have been. We basically killed an entire race of people down there.
Genocide, great. Oops. And then you selling drugs everywhere as well.
Yeah, as the druid, I had a staff where I could create. It literally says you can create any flower. So I just decided it would be cannabis or poppies for like crack.
Oh no.
I became a drug dealer
Everywhere we went.
to help with frustration checks and stuff.
Oh. I enjoyed that campaign until it died.
It started out pretty serious, that campaign, but it quickly
Sorry,
went off the rails.
I'm just struggling to find my map. Give me a second.
Okay.
Second,
is-
we've given you like 20 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, at this rate, it'll be 9 o'clock, and it's like, Doom?
I'm going to grab
Just
one.
kidding, dude. Just busting your balls.
Yes, you had to be coy with the what did you call him?
Well, I don't know what you're referencing.
Oh, I was sorry, brain fly. You had to be coy with your ham daddy.
He's not my ham daddy.
You didn't sound very convinced.
Oh.
Yeah, we're not letting you live that down. That's too funny.
Jiraiya's character, as a character, would definitely not have a ham daddy.
We're
I
talking
think-
about
She's not.
we're talking about
She's
Dark
not
Knight
that
here.
kind of slave. Oh no, I wouldn't have a ham daddy. No, no.
Sure. We totally believe you.
A ham mommy, maybe, but a ham daddy.
Hey, no judgment here.
Oh, what are you talking about? I'm charging something fierce.
Well, we just say no judgment, then would hide their back. That's when we judge them.
I'll judge them to their
Who-
face. They deserve the respect they deserve.
I would take a sugar mammy. No thought about it.
Like instantly, you don't care about anything.
I take it. No more work. Sure.
I mean, there's
Just
good
be the full
sides to
boy.
it.
Yeah.
And what if they're woman asterisks?
No.
But they would be a sugar mommy.
It's just a Thai prostitute. Then no.
Oh, there's the map.
Ooh.
This is not what I expected from like the desert.
Yeah.
My
are
de- my
great
m-
at
my
the
desert my desert pack wasn't here, so I had to make do with what I had.
Cool. Is that a
I accidentally created too much water.
Is that a
That's what
dead
happened.
alligator or snake?
It looks
Seven
like
months or
a
something.
lizard.
It looks basic as hell. Anyway.
Pack of jackals have been mentioned. Okay, roll for initiative.
Got
You
it.
stumbled upon a pack of jackals.
I rolled a bird first, so you know which one it is. 12 for the bird. Bird. The bird is the word.
Burr, 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 burr. I'll stop.
It is the way.
Would you roll for a 12?
Yeah, 12.
And we're fighting a pack of jackals?
I
Yeah, I just need to change it. I just need to change it so it's individual rolls. Give me.
I hope those jackals got some meat on their bones, because we gotta make these rations last.
You can eat a jackal.
Yeah, but
Definitely.
if they're it's like if they're starving and gamely, it's just like, there's not a
You
lot.
do know what you are, right? I don't think you would mind if it tastes gamely.
I want it to have more meat than bone. Let's say it like that. What is this?
He wants it to last more than 30 seconds.
Oh, that's a
I
dice
think you would
tower.
just go for the liver or something.
And if the liver's shot because he doesn't have anything that it needs?
Has everyone rolled initiative?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
If these jackals drank so much that their livers are shot, I don't know.
They have mineral poisoning.
Fucking drunk ass jackals. I know that's not what you meant, but that's funnier in my mind.
It ate a couple of fermented fruit.
Harry.
Cool. Alright. Let's see about... I'll take a pot shot at this with my short bow before it gets into melee distance. Actions. Holy shit.
Nice.
Critical.
Oh.
Straight to heaven.
Nice.
You didn't even need your sneak attack.
Holy shit. Okay. Well, I didn't get it with that one. There's nothing to give me sneak attack on that one. But yeah.
Well done, Terry.
Holy shit. Call dibs on its hide.
Sure.
I don't know what I can do. It's kind of mangy.
You can make a shield.
Mangy shield.
And then I'd have to get into leather working, and it's really hard trying to make a tan leather out in the wild.
On the move, yes.
Yeah, it's like you need to have like a camp set up for that. Anyway, Swole's a lot.
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Sweet.
Don't get caught in the quicksand.
I absolutely will not.
We don't know if that's for real or not.
I think that's water, not quicksand.
Yeah, but we also don't know what Doom's going to consider it once we step into it.
Well, that's why we have a barbarian.
Well, I'm gonna throw a javelin actually at one of them.
That's
off
a
in the
bit
distance.
long range. What is the distance on those? That's like, well, that's 50 feet.
You can make it. I think she has disadvantage though.
Yeah, you're definitely in
I
the
think it's
second.
40 feet.
30, yeah.
Yeah,
30
you're
to
Pretty even.
120 is what it says.
all right. You're
Yeah,
definitely
so
in
the first 30 is like you can go, and the second one is you have disadvantage.
Okay.
Yeah, you're at the. Yeah, you'll have to click the disadvantage button.
Got it. And check it. Great.
You rolled 2 the same number. It did not matter at all.
Not at
Dang.
all.
Oh, time for the Jackal's turn.
We want them to get closer.
Yeah.
I only now notice that I have no AoE spell.
That's fine. You can't be everything all at once at level 1.
Oh wait, I do have an AoE spell. Never mind, this is an AoE spell. Okay. Ignore what I said first.
Okay, you can't do
Of course
everything
you
at
have
once.
one.
It's like, ooh.
Yeah, I can't use this spell very often because most DMs don't have the Explorer's Guide to Wildermouth book.
And here I thought you were about to cast Sleep.
Oh no. No, I'm not that basic.
I mean, with how little hit points these guys have, Sleep would be a viable option.
Yeah, but I like to pick spells you normally don't pick, you know?
Well, that's fair.
Oh, they spread out too much.
Very.
Oh, sphere. Oops. Sphere. To basically take them out. Let's do that. It's probably a good idea. Go, target it. Jesus. I will increase gravity. One success, one failure. Well, one is
Holy
dead.
shit.
Nice!
Oh, they're both dead. Oops.
It's-
Oopsie. So, like, you see these
You can't
dogs
do it.
rushing at us, and then all of a sudden, like, their bones and all flesh just crumbles to the ground as they're like splat.
And your character goes, tee-hee, whoopsie!
Oops, I did it again.
Yeah, remind me not to get on your bad side.
I will. The moment you get on my bedside.
Great. Poor Doom. 2 of his dogs have already died.
What the fuck are those? The woods are talking donkey all of a sudden. Were the jackals too easy? Doom yet to spawn some donkeys.
Those are jackal wares.
Just imagine that you get lycanthropy and the version you get is becoming a jackal. Oh, it doesn't
That
look
would-
like a donkey in this picture. Okay.
Kinda
It still looks like a donkey. I can't unsee it.
In the blurry one, I really thought it was a donkey.
I really wanted to call it something other than a knoll.
No,
It doesn't look like a knoll.
It kind of reminds me of a knoll. Anyway. Who's
Yeah.
Not to
like
my
something.
knowledge.
Oh wow.
That was-
It's my snake's turn. Okay.
Oh wow, did you have your pinky extended while you said that too?
Snake goes up 10 feet, and that's all.
Just flies up so he doesn't get Munched.
Yeah, I don't trust Doom. Get out of range.
You know too well. If you have a
I'm sure they
familiar,
could jump.
protect it.
I'll write my notes on how high this thing is. And I call the note, how high am I?
Apparently too high for this campaign.
Oh, serious? I hate myself for laughing at that.
Who
Snake.
doesn't hate himself? Snake went up 10 feet, that's all.
Sad but true.
My name.
You got this.
Sacred flame.
Hell
Yay.
yeah.
Oh, I do.
Roll the damage.
I always, and you know I always get that confused. It does my head in.
Do these things have
That's why I
any
wanted
hit
you to pick
points?
it.
Nice.
Apparently not.
Maybe they just have 1 HP or something.
Don't sneeze.
I just meant a big AoE spell and something that would have died if we blew at it.
It's like we're fighting, wow. It's like we're fighting cows or something.
Maybe the jackal wares themselves will be stronger.
We don't want something too strong. We're still level 1.
Well, if they're like werewolves, we're fucked because, you know, we can't do damage to it. Then we'll just throw the barbarian at them and run away.
Yeah, have fun picking me up. Try and throw me. I'm just gonna drag you with me. I'll chuck you instead.
One small problem, he has got like the water. Or he is the water.
How far did you get? Jesus Christ!
He dashed.
Usually on top of us.
Oh, that's not nice.
Oh, guess I'm not AoEing. Unless I don't care about my name. Maybe I don't.
Okay. Wow, holy shit. Okay. I'm gonna dance. Doom, can I have token movement, please?
You've been standing still for so long. You didn't even notice.
No, I didn't. There we go. I'm gonna scoot over here. I'm gonna draw my rapier and I'm gonna stab this guy. And hopefully I hit.
Don't you want advantage?
Oh, yeah. By moving over here for advantage.
Yeah.
Yep, and... rapier. So glad that was advantage.
Yeah.
Here's the damage, and then here's the sneak attack. 0 damage?
That's... What? Okay, so there are actual werewolves. Okay, then we're doomed. We can't... That 3 damage wouldn't work either because it's the same weapon. We don't have silvered or magical weapons.
Oh, fuck.
Are we gonna die?
You better start casting on them.
Anyway, bonus action.
Oh
Hang on a sec, real quick. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Cool. Bonus action, Hungry Jaws. In combat, you.
I took damage from that, by the way. I took 3 points of damage.
Yeah, but
that was the.
you shouldn't.
the-
It's the fancy ground messing up.
It was the sneak attack. Yeah, that could probably get
Sneak
removed.
sneak attack should be the same damage as the weapon you're using.
It's just extra
I
damage.
think.
Yeah. I think it's just extra damage. Let me take a look. See at it.
Yeah, and if it's extra damage, it's the same weapon.
Yeah,
That's the weapon.
you deal extra damage. So. In battle, you throw yourself. Anyway, if it just shrugged off my rapier, I'm not gonna bite this guy. I don't want to catch something.
You become a jackal wearer.
It's just like I look at this guy like I was about to sink my jaws into it. I was like, wait.
You stopped yourself.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Yeah, no.
Guys, we need spells.
I have one spell left.
Great. My name? You're the
Rest
MVP. You gotta save us.
Okay.
No
I
pressure.
can only use Guiding Bolt once, and then it's just like Sacred Flame, I think, is the only thing I've got really.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go
I hope they're not as strong as werewolves in melee.
over here.
Eesh.
Yeah, take on the things we can.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
And
to
hit
the
that with my Morning Star. Or not. That's fine.
You're not in range of that. You need to be right next to it.
I thought I was. I thought I moved it closer. Either way, I missed the roll.
It's gonna pay you back now.
Yeah. I was running in the sand was too soft.
That would not work.
Rolls a lot.
It,
-1. Even if it hit, it would deal 0 damage. That's impressive.
it's like it just gnaws on you with its gums.
Shatter the teeth.
It's like an elderly dog.
It's like. Nom, 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 nom.
That would be gross.
It would just be a slobbery mess.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Well, I think it would just still be best if I did the AoE spell, even though there's a lizard in the area.
Oh god.
Lizard, don't die.
Bitch, you better. It's like this better not hurt. It will hurt.
This is gonna get heavy. Did you fail? Okay, you at least succeeded, so that's better. They're only heavy. That's not good. What else does it do? Do-do-do-do-do. They both fail? Yeah, okay. So both of their speeds are halved now. And you're fine. You just take damage. I'm gonna skedaddle. I skedaddled.
Poor Terry, he's getting all ganged up on.
It's supposed to be your job.
I'm sorry I can't hit the magical things because I don't have anything to hit them with. I'm going
No,
after the things I
And your
can.
job is to, it's like in Dark Knight, your job is to cast Fireball on the party.
He basically
did that.
did.
Yep. Tick.
Well, I could have cast one spell, but then, you know, we would have to deal with one fully healed jackal. I think that this was worth it.
I think you're right, probably. Hopefully.
If not, what did we lose?
My friend.
Just a lizard.
No! He's my best friend!
Ah, if you,
I would just go rage on you.
now we find out who the truly expendable person in the party is.
I think the guy's in melee right now. Snake.
No.
The snake is... I forgot, wasn't it? I think it was Pathfinder where you can't hold action to move, right? I think in 5e you can.
I'm trying to remember.
I believe you can
Yeah.
do that because you'd just be holding the dash action.
So, it's gonna hold its action until Jiraiya's turn, and then it's gonna, if it's able to, fly next to Jackaware 1 and then fly away again. As far as it can. That's it.
My name.
MVP!
Okay. I'm gonna move away.
New cat, new cat, new cat. Straight to donkey heaven.
Let's see.
We don't care about the little flying snake. It can go too.
Cunning ball doesn't target AoE.
One down.
Yay!
Yay! Nice!
Me done.
We might have a chance to live.
Possibly.
Don't say that. Now it will crit the lizard guy.
I heal. It's fine.
I mean, it's like lizard. It's like you're also a lot. It's like you're also what 50% snake yourself.
Nah, more like 20-25.
You're still calling the. It's like you're
Because
still
I keep
pot
forgetting
calling the
it's
kettle
fucking
black.
Terry. No, it's just because I keep forgetting Terry. It's not. I'm not.
How can you
It's not
forget
my character
Terry?
saying that.
Not like all
How
our
can you
names are
forget
up on
Terry?
top.
That is a simple name.
I in real life I forget names all the time.
We
I'll
do
argue with
have
that
all
one, I
the
did the
names
same.
at the top left, you know.
Shh.
Never.
Why would you look up there?
Terry.
Alright, Terry's gonna. Whoa. All right. Whoop. Come on.
Terry's gonna spin a bit.
I don't know. What
Terry
happened.
It's that gravity spell. It messed him up.
I do a spin kick flip and then I stab Jackal 1 with my rapier.
Nice.
You looked
Oh, nice.
anime as hell. I totally wasn't recovering from just being scrunched on by a ball of gravity.
And I shall continue to try and pummel this one with my Morning Star. Or not. That's fine, too.
The game doesn't want you to.
The
It
game
really
doesn't want a lot
doesn't.
out of us.
I've been rolling okay. Wait, I've not been rolling. I made the enemies roll. Maybe that's the trick. You just have the enemies roll.
Makes all the difference.
He's gonna do a whole
1 damage. He licks you.
Okay, so the snake is gonna get in range. When he is in range, I am using it to cast Shocking Grasp on the Jackaware. But of course I deal 1 damage. At least you can run away now, Terry, because he can't use his reaction. And then the snake is gonna fly up again. And he will hold his action to do the same thing next turn.
My name.
Okay.
MVP.
Kill it, kill it.
She should have advantage, right, since it can't move?
It can't
I
take
don't
its
know.
reaction.
Oh, okay.
It's not restrained, sadly enough. If there was a cantrip that did that.
That means it failed, doesn't it?
Yeah, roll
Yeah,
damage.
it failed.
Cool. Just making sure. Because my brain
Why are we just dealing 1 damage? This is gonna take a while this way.
Oh, wow.
You're asking that of Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, you can't run away. It's until the start of its next turn. Well, sucks for you. You could hold your action to run away after I hit it with the Shocking Grasp next turn if you survive. You're gonna try to hit yourself?
I don't understand what's going on.
I dropped on the wrong thing. Sorry, I meant to be dropped on YouTube.
I doubt the rogue has 18 AC though. I think you're fine. If this rogue has 18 AC, he's been cheated.
Yeah. No.
Uh-oh.
Now you got cheated out of life.
And I got
Oh,
cheated out of 5
no.
hit points.
Why?
You.
No, but look. The damage exceeded hit points by 6, so it would not have mattered if I did not do it. To be fair.
He made his first save anyway.
I had 9 hit points, and that was 7 points of damage.
Yeah, no. The damage exceeds hit point by 6.
I'm sure the clerk will try and save you. If you can remember how to cast.
Finally.
Of course I remember.
I just used my Morning Star and crush the other jackal.
And then you turn around.
Blood dripping down. Let's do this.
But your friend on the ground.
Whoa!
Jerry!
Oh, you haven't even raged yet.
Yeah. I doubt it will do anything though.
No, not
Yeah.
not with these peons and this thing that's immune to. Basic
Well,
bitch weapons.
seeing as it now no longer helps to get it to have the thingy, I'll just fireball it. God damn it. Can I get further away?
You coward.
50.
That's always
Yeah.
that's so typical.
Oh, I am a ranged character. You're at least wearing armor. Mr. My Name. Or Mrs. We still don't know. The snake will hold his action to fly by again. It will most likely do this every turn. Always.
Should really be who am I as opposed to my name.
Nah, it's like, who are you?
Just 3 question marks, nothing else.
Yeah, that's the question everyone asks you. Is like, who are you?
Or who/what are you? You're not a Kenku.
No.
You're just a bird. You're just a bird that gains sentience. You're not even humanoid race. It's your turn, My Name. I can't actually next turn.
There we go. Cool. Am I healing or am I killing?
Healing.
Heal Terry.
I am going to heal Terry.
Cure wounds requires touch, though.
And wouldn't it be better if you just killed it? Because if he heals it now, the thing is just gonna smack him again.
There is that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
It'll be his
you have
turn.
one more turn after this, even if he crit fails. So he's
Just,
fine.
Just hit the donkey demon thingy.
I would try and hit the donkey demon thing.
Yeah, you hit the donkey demon thing. Yeah, you
Yay!
killed the donkey demon thing.
As that would do.
Now please save my friend Terry. Also, why did you throw a fireball at him?
That was
I
not
didn't.
fireball.
I-
That was a gravity.
I
guess
I
it-
basically just made
No,
it.
he
I
hurt
made him
my
fat.
friend.
Well, I did, but it was our only chance. If we had to
Mhm.
fight both of them still, we would have all died.
Sure.
It was a sacrifice I was willing to make.
I'm willing to sacrifice you, sir.
Ma'am.
Where?
Hang on.
This is gonna be an issue.
Hang on, Sarah. You gotta do the right pronouns. His pronoun is bitch.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, bastard.
Ah,
No.
that also works.
You're not allowed to say that word.
Well, then I guess we're not playing D&D again next week.
I thought you should have been funny that Doom said you're not allowed to say that word. That's the words that I say. Fucking hell.
I thought it was funny. It's the first time I've cursed with
Yeah.
you, playing with you.
You've said bastard before. I'm pretty sure.
Alright.
And I think I got a shit. We got a shit once, and I laughed, and I think we laughed at you.
Okay, let's see here. Doom, can I get the prone effect taken off?
Maybe.
With
You're
some
feeling lucky.
parties, you were just fucked with this encounter.
I like to sit up. I don't say it's a smart thing to do, but it's what I do.
If you did not have magical damage from cantrips or whatever, the game is just over?
Yeah, it's like group of all fighters. You're fucked.
It doesn't even have to be all fighters, but you
Yeah.
would just be like a druid that only has like shillelagh and like, I don't know, light, because it would normally deal damage in its druid form,
Well,
but
in
you
that
can't deal
case,
magical damage
run.
yet.
The encounter is over. Run.
I have a feeling they're gonna be fast though.
Yeah, I mean, they did go way further than we could. Just dashing. And also, I'm short. I can't run.
Ooh, 300 XP, that's enough. Oh, where's my noise? I have a noise. I have to do the noise.
Hooray, we've taken our first step to not being complete noobs.
That's the WoW leveling noise for those that don't know.
We didn't hear anything.
What, you didn't?
No. We can just pretend.
Why? Why would it not? Why would it not work?
We are so wowed by the noise.
And trust you to have WoW on there as well.
Oh dear God!
Hear that?
The dear God?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, we go again. That's what I did.
I didn't hear a thing about that.
What the hell?
So upset.
I give up.
We could just say yes, we heard it at this point.
Why would it not work?
Shut the fuck up!
That
I
one
heard that
works.
one.
It's the exact same, like it goes to the exact same place.
Just stick to murdering your party members.
You're apparently good at that.
I did 5 damage, that did not matter. I'm
At
gonna
this
hit you
level,
for
that's
way
50%
worse.
of my HP. More of
Yeah,
it.
but it did not matter because he dealt more than 6 damage more than you had. That's why it did not matter. It did not matter in the long run.
Yeah, you still hit your teammate.
That's pretty
I-
much it. Every D&D game I've ever been in, the sorcerer seems to do that.
Yeah, there's no
You've
way
been
around
taking
it.
notes from Ondor.
Can I at least get a
Yeah,
break?
my paladin was fine with it.
Alright. It's like, could you at least hold off until I get evasion at level, like, what, 3?
Unless it will change the course of the battlefield like it did here, then yes, I'll refrain from hitting you.
Alright
Those
then.
little guys were easy enough to kill off.
I just wasn't expecting 0 damage.
Yeah. Like, we lost nothing there if you die. To be fair.
Same for you. Oh, wait.
No,
Water.
I did damage.
Oh, yeah, then we would have to go back to town because we need a new source of water.
Yeah. No, but I meant in the fight, you dickhead.
Oh, I'm being a dickhead. Okay.
I just imagine y'all throwing popcorn at each other at this point.
We don't have popcorn, we're just throwing jackal guts at each other.
Sucker up. My money is on the lizard. I think Terry's gonna win that fight.
Out of game. Don't put money on me when it comes to me rolling dice in Fantasy Grounds. It will screw me over and I will die. And it's like, I will just lose because of dice rolls. Take everything out of the equation, I will lose because I will just be rolling 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 if I'm lucky.
Yeah, and he just needs to fill one roll and he's basically dead against the wizard.
It's like, that is like, there is no, it's like, that is all I can do. I roll to hit. He doesn't roll for saving throws for anything I can do.
Mm-hmm.
So the thing that Fantasy Grounds likes to screw me on the most is all I have as this class.
Why did you pick this one again?
Because I like
So it'll get stronger.
because I haven't been a rogue in a long time. And I'm still trying to, because I don't really get to play rogues.
And like later on, the rogue is so much powerful.
Oh yeah, I like it's like for the subclass I'm going for, I like the very end of it, where it's just like, sure, you can use sneak attack twice in one turn. I'm
You
like,
just make things die.
yeah, yeah, it's like it's really good.
What subclass are you going?
I'm going for was it Scout? The
I don't actually know all the subclasses. Rogue kind of my
for yeah, for Rogue. Let me see if I can pull it up, or if that's even possible in here.
I just opened Wikidot. I have like 3 screens.
Ah,
The Scout from Xanatos. Starting at 3rd level, difficult to pin down during a fight. You can move half your movement speed as a reaction when an enemy ends its turn within 5 feet of you. Is that the one?
yeah, that's the one. I like how it's I like the mobility it gives me.
Too bad you get hit first before you get to move though.
Hey, at later levels, maybe I will be able to. It's like I'll have more hit points to deal with.
I would hope so. Or, the barbarian just takes the hits.
That's how it's supposed to work, at least.
Yep.
But then
That's
again,
the
it's
plan.
but then again, it's
When
also
I can hit the thing.
yeah, but it's also
Oh,
makes sense to have a technomancer that can actually cast spells, but we didn't get that with Java.
Technomancer. Oh, I thought like, what the fuck? What game are you playing?
The Freefold Conspiracy with Java.
Yeah,
that was
I thought in this game, like, what the
no,
fuck?
no. I don't get to play D&D that often.
No, that's
in
Doomfall.
Fantasy Grounds.
From level 2 onwards, I'm gonna like hug the barbarian.
Why? I don't like
Well,
you though.
If someone tries to hit me, I can make them hit you.
And I just like backhand you.
Would that mean you hit
We-
yourself?
No, then if she tries to hit me, she will hit the guy, the guy attacking me.
It works.
Spinning 360, so I'm hitting whatever is coming at us.
Oh wait, no, that's level 6. Never mind, not level 2. Aw,
That's ruined your fun.
yeah. Are you okay, Doom? What are you doing?
I'm here, man. I'm just listening to you, waiting for you guys to level up.
We're leveling
You
up.
didn't say to
You
level
never
up.
said that.
Well, you got 300 XP. I thought you'd all have assumed that you were. When he went,
No.
whoa, we've got 300
Yeah,
XP.
we could.
Yeah, but you need to
need to
say you
tell
have a long
us.
rest to level up.
Well, I assumed you were going to because you went, whoa, we've got 300 XP, everybody.
Yeah,
I
we were
thought that was.
joking. We didn't think we'd actually got a level up.
Well, you got 300 XP. So, yeah. Go
But-
level up. That's why I was sat here. I was like, I hope they're leveling up. I assume.
Next time, tell
You
us,
need-
Doom.
You need to rest to level up. We don't know if this encounter is done. Maybe there's more in the bushes.
There's more in the bushes. Boo, level up.
Okay.
Oh, no, I don't want another class. I'm not multi-classing.
If you don't want to level up, that's fine. You can carry on until level 3 without leveling, guys.
So we
What
are
the
level 2?
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Holy shit! There are other classes in here that I never knew about. One is just called Chaos Mage. I need to go look at subclasses. Maybe there's something better than this. We're most likely not going to continue anyway, right, Doom?
So it's 2 o'clock. You carry on, and would Evan will start falling asleep.
Yeah. Poor him. It's so late for him. Oh no.
He has to be up early. He's got to go to the world for mode.
I got tomorrow off.
I got work tomorrow.
Ah.
Party pooper.
Yes, the joy of working with fiber optic cabling. All the fun.
Sounds boring.
Yeah, it is. Because right now I'm in the paperwork section. I'm trying to do all the accounting for the current project. It's fun.
How the fuck do I read about the subclass? Like, I can't search for the subclass.
Apparently, I've forgotten how to level up.
I have no idea either.
Shush you.
I'm trying to.
It's the button called level up.
I've hit it, and I keep getting
Okay, there we go.
forged domain. It doesn't do
Then
anything. I don't know what's
Hey.
going on.
So you do see the character level up screen,
I've hit the level up. Trust me.
and then next to the like where it says cleric 1, you can level up again. It says a level up button next to the 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pressing
then I
that.
don't know.
And then it just keeps coming up with full domain, X guide to everything, unable to import.
Oh, you haven't
You
loaded
have the
them.
module open.
You haven't loaded the modules.
I've clicked on all of them. I just went through again to make sure. Unless I'm really blind. But I got my glasses on, so no.
I'll take a quick peep.
And max HP is up. And cool. That helps a good bit. Alright, that was a fast level up for me.